What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Tales of Westmarch. We are back. It's another Thursday. I leveled up. We're now level 4. And now I have a feat. I chose Sharpshooter. Attacking at long range doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls. Your ranged weapon ignores half cover, 3/4 cover. And before you make a range attack, so basically I can call my shot even better to take a -5 penalty on my attack roll, but if I make it still, I get plus 10 damage, which is pretty dope. Where we left off in the... Basically went to a town, search for, to try to find someone for Tanja to teach her, take care of her and everything. She saved our butts last episode, or was it the episode before that? Probably the episode before that. And now she was exhausted and everything. So, we are here with 2 wizards helping her out. And Target's asleep. Vindel, Quintus, and Ben are asking a lot of questions. And I'm sitting down reading a book. So, yeah. That's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hi.
Anyway, you begin in the Jotunhorn.
I mean, Quintus saved us, so...
The Jotunhorn is the tower of the illustrious Percival Ramforth. As the ritual completes, Edusa kind of comes over, looks at Tanja over a little bit, nods, seemingly satisfied with her work. She looks at the rest of you and says, well, you're invited to stay for the night. I'm sure that... And then Percival kind of speaks up, it's my home. And she looks back, yes, but you're very lonely. and he kind of frowns a little bit. And in any case, stay the night if you wish to speak to either myself or... And she kind of gestures over to Percival, who kind of like shrugs at her, like, what are you insinuating? Then feel free to. However, I would suggest staying out of the Arcanum, and she kind of looks at the room, around the room, as there is broken glass on the floor, and you might get yourself cut.
Ben is just gonna look at all the roots and stuff crushing on his manda. Like, do either of you know if a blacksmith is in this town?
Percival kind of thinks for a moment. I think that your best bet would be going over to the Brotherhood of Honest Tradesmen in town. They might have a tradesman of some kind that might be able to help. Carpentry more so than blacksmithing, though. Most of the blacksmiths have been lured elsewhere, we'll say.
Understood.
Target's dreaming. Oh, sorry. Does anybody else want to go and talk?
It's up to you guys what you want to do.
Target's dreaming, and as he's dreaming, he goes back to when him and Torwin were fighting, and he remembers what he said. The Miaz's heart, and he kind of just jerks up real quick. Huh! And he looks over at Percival and Edusa, and kind of rubs the sleep out of his eyes a little bit and says, magic users.
Yes?
Would either of you possibly know about something? And again, Target scratches his head, almost like saying this word as a babe would say his first word. Miaz's heart?
The miasma heart. Heart of miasma.
Tomato.
It's a grove to the west of Regium. What of it?
Well, you see, when we were at Camp Tiber doing another contract, we were there, and there was a bowman named Torin Blackfur, and he said that he was there on the request of Manslayer, trying to retrieve it.
Retrieve the heart of the miasma? That's not good. Percival begins looking something over, going over to his desk and kind of begins sorting through his various fucking papers that he has on there. Edusa looks back to you, Targrid. He might need a bit of time to get through all of his organization here. How about the rest of you simply relax about town and we can talk more about this in the morning?
That sounds good to me. I'll go back to my sleep. Then before Target lays back down, He kind of like looks down at himself and realizes that he has this weird piece of armor on and kind of hits it with his fucking fist and looks at Adusa. Ma'am, this armor, do you know what properties it has?
Jesus Christ. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, you'll always be like, it's some kind of magical armor. I know it. I know Coward's hiding it. I know Coward's hiding the secrets from me.
Tell me.
Coward, here, I'll let her do an Arcana check on it. If she gets low.
Nat 20.
No, she'll get low and you'll never know. Let's see. She kind of looks at it for a second. I'm not a magical blacksmith. It's not something that I really understand or do. Doesn't look particularly magical from the immediate outset.
In the back. I think she's lying, Targrid.
She's lying to you. She's trying to trick you.
Ready?
You know that you're right there, don't you? She looks back at Barfor. You're like 3 feet away.
This is where Target goes Rico Suave. Gets off the couch, approaches Adusa. Ma'am,
can you give me a dexterity check as you step over the broken glass?
And Target dies.
Can you do that? Can you give me a dexterity saving throw as you walk across the glass real quick?
Please one.
14.
No.
14. Yeah, you're able to get past it. You don't even notice most of the fucking shards. And you go up to, you Rico Suave up to Adusa, who kind of like looks at you.
Ma'am, please. Again, we found this in an ancient ruin.
I don't, being, begging me a second time, I'm looking at it. I'm not a magical blacksmith. It's not what I do. I'm an apothecary. I'm a battle master. I know many things of magic. I'm not a smith.
So be it.
I'm just there. If Target looks at me, I'm just there.
How are you gonna charisma check her into knowing something that she doesn't
rubs across her cheek.
Like, what?
Adusa, come on.
What are you doing, you weirdo? This is
I'm
sexual harassment.
She says my head.
You.
She's like. Don't
All right,
listen to her.
I get it. Fine. Bellright doesn't rust. Got it.
Target, we're gonna find the answer someday, Target. Don't worry.
All right, so you guys are chilling, having a good time. I mean, just staying in the Arcanum, even though she's like, guys, there's broken glass here. Maybe you shouldn't stay here for right now.
Can I just start mending some of the broken glass and shit around?
Sure, you mend some of the broken glass, but you give me a intelligence check just to see if you're able to kind of piece the right pieces together.
Can I help him?
Sure.
Go for advantage, but
Need to try that puzzle.
I don't know why.
Hey, Bearboy, give me a swig.
That was almost. Oh, that was almost.
So that's a 7.
Cool. You take various like spirits bottles and just kind of meld them together into this horrifying abomination of glass. It's art. You made art. It's the first Minotaur that's made art. And it looks very good. Percival is too bit distracted. Adusa's just kind of watching you, like, why? Why are you doing this?
I was raised in a clean household, okay?
She's not saying anything. She's just kind of watching. Like, all right.
Are they done with Tanya?
Magic,
Like, are
that
we
makes
done here?
sense.
Or are they like done with their whole thing?
They've. You want to ask her?
Is there anything still more you have to do with Tanya, or is this it?
Oh, well, I'll have to continuously perform the ritual to ensure that the connection between her and the Spriggan are separated during her development. But otherwise, yeah, she should be safe.
I just looked to the group, and again, we are leaving her here, right?
Oh yes, I assume so. I wouldn't let a little girl run around on the roads with a bunch of gallivants.
well, what else can we do?
She's grown quite fond of us.
No, I'm just, making sure it's clear.
She looks at you, Ben. Fondness does not equate to responsibility. Again, a child is not a great decider of, well, life choices.
Yeah, and then again, she also lost all of her family. And we're the
Correct.
only people that she's friends with.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since we're mostly done here, could I ask a favor?
What is it?
For quite some time now, I've been interested in learning how, hopefully better than Ben, what he did over there with the bottle, but some type of spells, some magic. Is there any way you can teach me? We have some lessons sometimes.
Kind of squints at you a little bit. What exactly are you trying to learn? And do you have any experience with rune stones? If you have none at the moment, then it may take you quite a while, or it might have some adverse effects.
For a decent part of my life, I've been near people who have been pretty affluent in the topic of
Have you
runes.
studied at all?
Myself, yes. Many years ago, but not for some time. I haven't had the opportunity.
I plan on in the morning, when Tanya has woken up, take her out and teach her a little bit about how to tap into rune stones. You're free to join us.
I appreciate that. And one more thing. I've been reading this book for most of the time we've been here, and it's on the topic of runes and nature and everything. Is it possible for me to hold this for now? So I can keep reading?
She looks over at Percival, who is totally distracted right now, and she says, "Now may be a good time to ask him that." So go ahead, sell Percival, who is distracted at the moment, on you borrowing this book.
Percival, I couldn't help myself but appreciate the fine collection of books that you have here. I've been holding this.
Flip.
I've been holding this book,
move,
and I can't
book,
take my
move,
eyes off of it. Is it possible for me to just hold on to it for the night?
Persuasion check. Roll a persuasion check.
Alright, come on, don't do me dirty. Don't do me dirty.
Do him dirty.
It's gonna be 9 persuasion. Hold on, that's already fucked.
I'll say you have
though.
advantage because of his distraction at the moment.
Oh fuck yeah!
He gets a 1.
Son of a
It's even
bitch. Seriously? It's a 10.
As you are reading, as you're saying this, he just sees a book and he grabs it from your hands and takes it and he adds it to the pile as he's looking through them.
And I look over to it. Is there any way at some point you can just, if it not today, but can you hand it over to me tomorrow morning?
He shrugs. That'll depend on how long it takes him.
Okay, fair enough. I'll just I'll just remember details about the book and then where he placed it on his desk and everything. Logie, shut up! Alright, well, that's it. I just go back to sit down.
Alright. You guys have an
That
entire
sucks.
day. I mean, like it is morning. Not morning, it's more like a little bit afternoon. You have an entire day before night hits. They've offered to let you stay here for the night. In the morning, Adusa plans to be teaching Tanya a little bit about rune theory. Does anybody want anything else here, or are they going to go out and check out the town?
Is it morning time?
Afternoon.
Noon.
Oh,
I mean,
so Percival's looking up what I told him about the heart, right?
Yeah, he's studying right now.
Well, get the fuck down, Charlie. Fucking dog. Anyways, Vendel, do you want to go sell those gold nuggets now? Or you want to wait until the morning? Because I was going to go. So, Vendel, you weren't here for the plan. Out of character. I was going to be ultimate tank, so I was going to get chainmail and a shield, raising my AC to 19. Vendel.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I got an AC of 13.
No, so I know. So I can give. What's your dex modifier? Is it 1 or 2? Or probably be 1. Or maybe nothing.
He's a rogue after all.
Yeah, Dexter's kind of their thing.
3.
Okay, so I already promised this to Ben, but if Ben's cool with it, I can give you my Veilrite chain shirt, which is a AC of 13 +2 for Dex modifier, so you could have 15 AC. But I'm saying like the whole party agreed that we need like a solid tank, and that I was going to be that role. So I'm going to run a shield.
Tank.
Oh, we can go look around, yeah. I
Okay.
just don't want to commit to, like... If
God,
there's not a
that-
good pair of armor, it's
that
not a
dis-
good thing.
Yeah, it's not a good deal. No, I agree. That's what I'm
Disadvantage
saying.
on
I'm just gonna
stealth
go
will
with it,
suck.
So. All right.
I need that AC though. That's gonna be a good.
Barboy, how much gold nuggets do you have?
I look through my bag. I think around.
You got 7 gold nuggets in total.
I think around 4.
All right. Toss the little man your gold nuggets. Whatever we get for it, we'll split it evenly amongst the group. The little man and I are gonna go shopping.
I
Ben
toss
is
over 3.
definitely
I
gonna
actually
go
only had
for
3 to Vindel.
So who's leaving the tower right now?
Targrid.
Anybody just staying, like, chilling?
No, I'm gonna leave too. I'm gonna leave with them.
Quintus is gonna hang around.
Actually, no, I'm gonna stay.
So Barabor stays, Quintus stays. Ben, are you staying or are you going too?
I'm going. I need to go see if I can't get my fucking mandolin part fixed.
There's also an inn, like there's a tavern.
Later, Chief.
We'll go there after.
So you guys are heading downstairs, and as you were kind of heading down these stairs, let me roll something real quick. See what is at the bottom.
Oh no.
It's gonna be monsters, maybe a demon.
The
20
fucking-
bandits.
The cube.
Okay, sure.
The cube.
You hear a knocking at the door. You're a
Shoot.
clunk, 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 clunk.
Should we get that?
I don't see why not. We're going that way anyways, and Ben will open the door.
All right. As you're approaching the door, you hear someone outside shouting, "Adusa! Adusa!" And as you kind of open the door, you see a younger man, probably in his late 20s, kind of standing there. He is wearing gray armor, gray kind of silvery pauldrons. There are 2 men kind of behind him in chainmail. There's a horse behind him. Red hair, thinning a little bit, and he is kind of standing there and he stares at you as you stare down at him. Who's the one that opened the door, Ben?
Yeah.
He's looking up at you, like one eyebrow like raised, cocked, and the other one kind of like confused. You look at him. He's got in his hands, in his gauntlet fist, there is a cluster of kind of field flowers,
Burping.
and like it's still
my
with dirt
breakfast.
on the roots, and like he's just looking up at you confused.
Be right back real quick.
Can I help you?
I'll be back too, actually.
You're not Adusa.
No.
Who are you?
I am Ben.
Friends of Adusa. Well,
Hmm.
acquaintances, I guess you could
He
say.
looks over at the orc. Squints.
Hey,
He looks at the Minotaur, looks at the orc. Friends of Adusa.
listen, human. We're just here on a contract. We were contracted to bring a girl here, and that's exactly what we've done. Adusa and Provincial, whatever his name is, invited us to stay the night. We were just gonna stroll around and see what this town had to offer.
I'm gonna look down at the flowers. Are you trying to court? I do.
Romancer. Ooh.
He kind of looks at you. Let me do just a real quick wisdom save to see how much he's able to keep.
No, I'm gonna hype him up. I'm gonna hype him up.
Yeah, we're gonna be tight, man.
He's a little. He kind of like straightens himself out a little bit, like looks at his flowers that he has.
Those are real nice, man.
Give me an insight check, real quick, Ben.
I ca-
Real nice flowers, dude. You're killing it.
Yeah, he's killing it. That's an 11.
You can tell he's probably been a bit of a he was probably in a bit of a rush, right? Like he's probably just heard about her being in town, maybe, and then showed up.
You did not think this through very much, did you?
What?
I mean, by the look of quality of flowers, they're filthy.
Looks at the flowers.
Target whispers to Ben. Don't fuck this up. We have shit to do.
Kind of like, kind of thinking about it. All of a sudden, I came as soon as I heard.
Alright.
She'll love them. Anyways, we'll yell up to her and tell her that you're coming up. Or that she'll
Yeah,
come
Ben
down.
will just fucking cantrip message, point his finger up, cantrip message to Ida. This is Ben. There's someone at the door for you.
Edusa kind of like looks around, squints a little bit. You don't see her squinting, but Quintus and Baravar, you do. She kind of like sighs a little bit, and she's gonna go downstairs eventually, but it's gonna take her a little bit of time to go downstairs. Are you saying like you're kind of shaking his confidence at the moment? Like you're gonna fuck him up? Like you're dirty.
Look,
you
human.
got shitty
Alright,
flowers.
I got this.
Like,
I got this. Ben,
uh,
shut the fuck up, Ben. Human. Anyways, if we could get along your way, I'm sure the ma'am upstairs will love those beautiful flowers.
Give a deception roll.
What do you mean, dude? That was full honesty. What are you talking about, dude? Can I do like a
Nah, it's deception. It's the same as if you did a charisma roll. You're just trying to like pump him up a little bit without
18?
18. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he feels a little bit more confident now that this fucking orc. He kind of looks at you. You said that you were Adusa friends, yes?
Acquaintances. Again, we're
Word.
just here on a contract.
Have you been down to Highwall with her or no?
love contract.
Okay. Well, go. He's just gonna like gestures for you to get out of there as he kind of looks behind you and sees Adusa. He's like, here's Adusa coming down the stairs.
Yeah, Ben will put his quickly put his hand on his shoulder and give him bardic inspiration.
As Target
Just,
passes
just
by,
be like, you got this.
yep. As Target passes by, he's gonna pat his shoulder too and says, "Go get him, killer."
What does Vindel say as he passes by, or does Vindel just kind of like...
Vindel pokes his thigh. You got it.
Yeah, I'll poke him in the leg and tell him not to fuck.
He didn't even know. He didn't even notice Vindel. Like, what the fuck?
Vindel's behind a fucking man.
All right. So yeah, you guys are skedaddling on, moving through town. What are you and Baravar? What are you and Quintus kind of doing up there in the Jolthorn?
So what is Percival still like going through all his notes and everything?
Yeah, he's in research mode, dude.
Is the book on the desk?
Yeah, it's one of the books that he has kind of collected.
Fuck, we should have stayed and listened to the conversation.
I'm gonna. I guess I'm just gonna go find a book that looks similar to that one.
You're gonna go look for similar books? All right, give me an investigation check.
Okay, I'm gonna say in-game or in-game.
While he's looking for that, can I look for a book kind of explaining sorcerers and sorcery?
I mean, so in the world of magic, like, people don't really distinguish too much between like druids, sorcerers, wizards, bards, and stuff too much. With certain ones having a little bit higher prestige, but mainly it's just how you use your magic is kind of how it's differentiated. So what you'd want to know about is more about Scalari, like probably the lesson on rune theory that Adusa is teaching might help you a little bit.
This is great.
Yeah, this is Graceford.
I got a 6, dude.
Okay, you're not really able to find too much. Again, this Arcanum is a mess. It's just a total fucking crapshoot. Like, this man has been living in squalor for probably the past, like, 5 years. Because probably hasn't had anybody to live with for the past 5 years. It looks like someone hasn't lived here for the past 5 years, but some creature has probably lived here, which might have been him.
Am I able to find like any parchment or like any papers or anything?
No.
No?
Nothing meaningful that you'd be able to understand.
I'm just gonna like wander around the room, just twiddling my fucking hands and like, it's.
Tanya's just sleeping in the middle of the floor, covered by by Adusa's cloak.
I'm just forget this. I can always come back. I'm getting out of here. I leave.
All right, Quintus, you're kind of left alone with Percival as Barabar begins heading down. What are you doing, Quintus? You said that you were looking for stuff?
Yeah, I'll just look Is there like, would there be like a book just about general magic, like in general?
Give
That
me an
sucks,
investigation check.
All right,
Marvel, what are you saying to the guy?
21.
21. Like what specifically are you looking for? Like just a general book about magic? Like that's gonna be kind of what Baravar let Percival grab from his hands. Is there anything specific that you are looking for?
Maybe magical deities, or something. Anything.
Magical deities? All the gods
Yeah.
are technically magic. So like you'd just be looking at a book for religion.
Yeah, just really anything. Like, I don't know what it'd be.
Like there's you ask the question, I tell you what you find.
a book on magical creatures pertaining
On
to
magical
more.
creatures. What region? What territory? Like woodlands, mountains, like strange fey areas. Like what kind of creatures are you looking for? 'Cause,
Maybe
like,
something more pertaining to like
mhm.
darkness and death kind of thing.
Darkness and death. Okay. So you got a 21.
Yes.
You find a book with the titles Treatises on the Obscene. And it seems to be penned by someone named look it up.
Oh my goodness.
This book seems to be penned by someone named Saito Sicarius
I
Copperfield.
can't believe I got such low rolls, dude. That was
Sorry,
so
Saito
whack.
Copperfield Sicarius.
Okay. I'm gonna grab it and take it back to the couch and just start reading through it.
Okay. So Baravar, you come down the stairs. Edusa is sitting there kind of talking to someone. You know what? Why not? I'll make the roll public. What does your bardic inspiration do again, Ben?
It adds a 1d6.
1d6, baby. So let's do a good old fashioned, just straight charisma check. This guy, he's not a charismatic guy by nature. He's got a +1 because he's a leader, but he's not a charmer.
He's gonna kill this shit, dude.
He's not like Ben, who's a true and
Natural 20,
hard
natural 20.
charmer.
Okay.
Oh, not bad.
So 15, unnatural 20.
19.
+1.
You kind of come into the middle of this conversation, Baravar. You're kind of just walking past at this point. Give me a perception check. Or an insight check, one of the two, I don't care.
He's like, hey, baby. What, so you looking fine?
Bro, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Like, I'm literally
Bro,
sorry.
why are you sucking so bad?
I'm so sorry. It was a fucking natural one.
He trips.
No, I did a perception. There's no way I could trip, alright?
One of the other guys, his horse, like, poops at that moment. And, like, you are just really distracted by that horse. That horse
is a
manure
very
falling
big
down. You're like,
poop.
whoa, that's a lot of horse manure for a horse.
This smells terrible. I'm getting out of here
Wild.
immediately.
And then he kind of leaves immediately.
Sorry,
You
guys.
know what's going on with them.
God damn.
No,
Well,
really.
I'm getting rid of them early.
So other group A, where are you guys going?
To sell our gold nuggets
We're at.
at the Brotherhood of Honest Tradesmen.
There's also Helmut's Goods.
Alright, well, we're negotiators. AK Vindel's negotiating.
You guys are gonna spend 9 hours trading for $200 worth of nuggets.
Alright, we're going to Brotherhood of Honest Tradesmen then. Let's go.
Okay. You head to the Brotherhood of Honest Tradesmen. You see a woman is outside talking to one of the men. She looks almost identical to the man that you passed. In terms of face, in terms of hair color, in terms of kind of like skin color. Little bit less tan than the other guy. She looks almost like a carbon copy, but it's a woman instead of a man. She is chatting to somebody, and you guys are kind of just passing by, going into the store, correct? Well, not the store, but the guild house.
Ben
Can I do a perception check as I walk by?
Sure. I'll allow one.
got 2. Fuck it, send it. 19.
There you go.
19.
There you go.
So as you're kind of passing, she's talking to him about the need for more, basically armor and arms, and she also seems to be grilling him a little bit about like, what did you notice from Regium? Any large movements from the city? Like, she's basically trying to find out from this trader what the what people are doing.
Yeah, we were enriching on that one. Yeah.
So you guys go into the guild
Yeah.
house?
Ben will
Yeah.
stop for a second, look at her, pause, and think, and just kind of been like, "Wait, they look the same."
How is it
And just-
possible?
It confused Bullman.
How does this happen?
Did we just see this one?
You head inside, and inside there are a couple of men and women that are going about their crafts. There's a carpenter. It seems that these are traveling traders, and this is kind of a hub that they're going to. Most of the people here are geared around the idea of kind of helping people get where they need to go. They're tradesmen that are geared around making sure that people can travel well, basically.
I received a phone call. Sorry, what happened?
There's
You're
just
in-
people kind of mulling around.
Were we in? Are we in here?
There's like a receptionist. He looks up, little man, balding a little bit, kind of wispy, graying hair. He looks up at you and like, hello there, how can I help you? Oh my, you're big.
Hello there, little man. We have a little man of our own. Fucking Target like pushes Shugs up and it's like, hey.
Oh, hello. Yes. How can I help you, sir?
Yes, we're in Graysford for a contract. We're some adventurers, you could call us. Anyways, we're here to see if you could sell some gold nuggets, and in turn also buy some stuff as well.
Oh, selling gold nuggets. Sure. I suppose I can do that for you. And he pulls out a little set of scales.
All right, little man, do you want to throw the golds up there?
Vindel. Mark.
We can't hear you.
He says yes. So he throws up the 7 gold nuggets up there. The small man kind of weighs them. Watches them for a second, kind of watches as the weight goes back and forth, measures it until he gets kind of really precise measuring. He looks at it. I will give you 160 gold princes for it.
We got this appraised back in another town, and they said it was worth 200.
And who appraised it?
Another Brotherhood of Honest Tradesmen.
Blades, thank you
That's
so
a
much
lie.
for the 2.
That's a straight lie.
What? No, it was!
That's a straight lie.
What? It was? No! In Regium, it said Brotherhood of... Oh, no, we got it appraised with a
Blacksmith.
That's right.
Blacksmith.
Fuck. Sorry. All right, no, I actually did think we got it appraised from them. Sorry. Rewind.
Okay.
We got it appraised by Blacksmith.
Well, the blacksmith, did he weigh it? Did he measure the metal inside? Did he take into account possibilities of impurity?
Well, now that you're saying that, I guess not. Anyways,
I'll be honest with you, this could be worth upwards of 300 gold. But quite frankly, there's quite a good deal of certainty that in gold like this, especially in unrefined forms, and he is just talking a fucking mile a minute.
Target kind of like leans down to Vindel and says, "You want to try to negotiate this?" AKA persuasion check. Because Target has a -2.
I have +3 to persuasion.
My associate, my companion here will talk to you a little bit more about it.
It's all
He
good
just kind of
plays, man. I
blinks,
appreciate
like, and
being
looks
here.
up at you, Ben. Go ahead and give him a tell him something, but like know that you're gonna be doing so at disadvantage because you're not a blacksmith, you're not a tradesman, you're a minotaur.
Well, you see, I've grown up cut rough and worked with a lot of blacksmiths and traders, through my life, and the mines we got this in are, they're quite known for their, gold purity, of course.
That's a lie.
He doesn't know that.
That's a lie.
I don't know that. He doesn't know that.
No, but that's a lie. He's, like, doesn't matter if he knows it. You're lying, so that means that's deception.
Fine, I'll make a deception check.
All right, make a deception check, dude.
Give us like 50.
With disadvantage, because
Oh fuck.
What?
yeah. Well,
So that's a
would-
nat 20 on the first one,
that's a sad day.
and
Okay.
that's a
16.
17.
Okay.
Kind of looks at you for a moment. What mines did you say they're from again?
Fuck, what was that town called? Yellowstone? No, it wasn't
No,
Yellowstone.
Greensbrook.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't
Greensbrook?
It was Balga.
Balga. Greensbrook was the first town, yeah, Balga.
Quarry mines of Bolga.
Now I'm gonna give him a history check to see if he knows anything about Balga.
Knows that they have horrible gold quality.
He kind of looks at you, like it looked like you had him for a second there, but then he's like, "Balga is known for its stone quarries, not its gold repositories.
Man.
You got this from a stone mine?" Looks at you.
Right.
go-
We went in deeper than what the initial mine would be. Again, we are adventurers, so as we were adventuring through the mine, we went deeper than any man or creature who had gone before.
Give me another persuasion check with disadvantage. Because quite frankly, the fact that this has come from a stone mine means it's worth even less quality. Like,
So, do you want me to roll the persuasion check?
no, him. He's saying
Oh.
it. He
You
gets
guys
to
are
roll.
scuffing it.
I will help you with this.
You guys are scuffing
to
it.
give you advantage.
Nope,
I mean, not
doesn't-
advantage.
You
You
can help
can't.
action on this one. You've already done your roll, so that's what
Oh,
I'm
shit.
including.
Persuasion with disadvantage is 5.
Oh.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you. Well, knowing that it's from the Balga quarries, the most that I'll be able to do is 120 gold. As the likelihood of impurities has increased dramatically.
All right, well, we don't need to talk about the gold anymore. Do you have any shields for sale?
Shields?
Mm-hmm.
A few might be around. If you wanted goods like that, I'd suggest going to Helmet's Goods.
What about any armor here?
No armor.
Nothing.
No.
What's the reason for the scarcity in armor, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, the reason for the scarcity of armor in this building is, quite frankly, because of we are a trade hub, and we pride ourselves on the ability to get merchants where they need to go. In general, the likelihood that armor is quite scarce in Gravesford is because the Lord and Lady Graves are gathering up every spare piece of scrap metal they can to put onto metal.
And that's being for?
Kind of looks at you like you're an idiot. War?
Oh. Well, wouldn't you want to save the armor? Why would you want to smelt it down?
No. They've used all the armor they can get. What I'm saying is that they are now taking anything that they can get their hands on and trying to make it into armor. However, with
Oh.
the sheer lack of blacksmiths within Gravesford at the moment, it's quite difficult for them, I imagine.
Hmm.
Hence,
Okay.
I will be honest with you. Since you were honest with me with the gold, I would not recommend attempting to buy armor in Gravesford at the moment. It would be exuberantly expensive. Demand is extremely high.
So is the people in this area going to war against who exactly?
Give me a insight check with advantage because your character does know a good deal about war.
18 in that one. 18.
I think you'll take the net
No,
that
no,
one, right?
no, 18.
Okay, so go to the top hand left corner
Nice.
of the map
Alright, I'll
of
be
the
right
board.
back.
Okay.
So looking at this, you've heard a lot about this place, Highwall, King Omen, and the Saxons, right?
Mhm.
They are clearly a military power that is expanding.
Yep.
You've also heard about Regium,
Regia.
right?
Yep.
You also saw back in Delevant them murdering a whole bunch of fucking room
Room,
up
yeah.
in Delevant. That was a kind of aggro move, you will agree.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, Gravesford is here.
Yep.
Regium is here.
Yep.
Highwall
This is all the way in the south.
is here.
Yes.
What does that mean for the independent town of Gravesford, which controls the only land bridge between Highwall and Regium?
Regium and Highwall are going to be battling over them.
Seems likely.
Okay. So, okay. Out of character.
Mhm.
Dino and I, well, Dino put it in there, but I was also thinking and talking to you about this. So, the names in white, we could safely assume, which I know what assuming does, are neutral. Now, how are they effectively going to defend against, like, two different forces? To me, it would be more of who's offering a better deal.
That's
and
fine.
where do their morals and ethics line?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a great question, but it's not one that a
Yeah, no.
figure
I know. This is all out of character. I'm just thinking. Okay. Target then looks at the man and says, "Well, thank you for your time. Sorry for coming in here again. Sorry we couldn't make a deal." Target then looks at Ben and Vindel. Do you guys need anything from here?
Nope. And then
All
they
right,
leave.
cool.
As you're exiting, you again hear this lady kind of talking to this guy. He responds to her saying, like, "My lady, I can't in good conscience lend any more to the town of Gravesford. Do you understand this position of the guild?" And she's like, Yes, I understand. Damn it.
I'm back.
And she's clearly in a little bit of a pickle. I'll need to find some way to pay that damn debt. And she kind of thinks for a moment. I'll need to find a group of adventurers of some kind. Errands. That might...
As soon as Target hears that, his ears immediately jump, and he turns around and says, "Adventurers, my lady."
She kind of turns around and sees this orc and this minotaur. Also, stop making your piece bigger, Targrid.
I didn't touch it.
You're smaller than Ben. Accept this. She kind of turns around, looking at you a lot, and like, "Oh, hello, adventurers."
Yes, ma'am. We just finished a contract, actually, bringing a little girl to Percival up in the tower.
Percival up in the oh, the Jotunhorn.
Wait,
Is that so?
you look a lot like a man that was outside the tower.
You likely met my brother Donovan.
He's the one courting.
Courting? Oh
Yeah,
no.
powers.
She kind of looks back. Fucking that bitch Adusa's back, and she walks.
Damn.
She pushes past you, and she's heading right to the tower right now.
Well, before she kind of like keeps stepping off, Target kind of like yells out, "Ma'am, about the
Follow
the
if you
pickle that
like.
you're in."
I'll talk to you on the move.
Alright, well, Target's following her.
And she's going that way.
Well, Target wants to ask. He says, "Ma'am, we have some business to attend to. Is there somewhere we can meet you when we both have a chance to talk?"
We can walk and talk, can't we?
Target
Vindle
the
stays there in
contract.
front of the honest guild of traders, abandoned, lost, crying deeply.
I
Alright.
suppose so.
The contract we took Imperial Treasure, that's the one she's probably talking about.
I
right now.
know. I know.
Yeah, but you haven't
I
taken
want.
it yet.
I want armor/shield.
We can't
So-
get that here.
We can, but it's expensive.
So
Yeah, we
she's
just
taking you
wait.
along.
We're
Indeed, I recently do believe that I do need knight errant. Well, not knight errants, but errants nonetheless to assist in procuring wealth for the town of Graceford. Although I'm not sure why I would hire you lot. Do you have any experience?
Plentiful.
Plentiful.
Target looks at himself and is like, "Experience. You don't have to worry about that."
So,
then."
in the meanwhile, Baravar, where were you going? Oh, well, Baravar's not going to be here for a little bit. I'm going to throw him away. She's going this way, and you guys get to about here when you see, once again, actually, I'm going to take it to where these guys are off their horse. They've disabled their horses for the time being, and this guy's kind of walking down the street like this with his two compatriots. As she approaches, Donovan kind of stops and like looks at her, kind of like and she smiles at him like, "Ah, Donovan, you talk to Adusa?" "Oh no," and he kind of like scratches his head a little bit, and you can tell that she's just kind of like crossing her arms, like glaring at him a little bit, like, and he's like, "Listen, I know that when we were kids, Adusa was a little bit mean to you." "Mean to me? She cast a spell that turned my hair to slime for 3 weeks." And she they continue this kind of back and forth between each other, and you're kind of sitting there kind of like awkwardly like standing there as they're kind of as she's complaining about Adusa, and Donovan is kind of like making excuses for Adusa, who probably wouldn't make them herself.
I try to like butt in and just be like,
Sure,
sorry to intrude, but how many years ago was this?
She kind of looks at you, and let's see, they're in their late 20s. It would have probably been, I'd say, about 10 years ago.
10 years. You know, a lot can change in a person in 10 years.
Not with Adusa. I think she'll always be a bitch. In any case, and you guys want to try to interject about maybe talking about the job that you're kind of picked up on a little bit?
Well, now Ben just feels insulted.
Yes. Sorry, I was doing laundry, but I had my headset on. Yes.
All right. So what do you say? Or Vindle, what do you
Um,
say? You've been kind of quiet, Vindle.
I think Vindle's dead. I think he's trying to sleep.
I'm here. I don't know much.
You good, dude?
Using that, yeah.
He's just kind of hanging out. He's along for the ride, baby.
There we go, another drink.
Vindle's exclusively drunk.
No, I want to do a little bit of negotiation. Well, not negotiation. I just want to do a little bit of talking. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, not trying to be rude, but again about that work you had.
Right. Sorry. I'll speak with my brother about that later. And he kind of like looks at her, and he looks at you two. Well, you three. Sorry.
And just a thumbs up.
And
Target winks at him.
Donna kind of like looks at you and says, "Right. In any case, why would I hire you for this? Quite frankly, it's a very important job and needs someone that can be trusted."
We've done plenty of job already with high risk, high reward. I mean, we transported a young girl across the country.
And if you were to do this job for us with the possible promise of unfathomable wealth, would you stick to your contract, or would you run away with it?
If I ran away with it, I would live forever my life knowing the crimes I committed. I value honor more
Apparently,
than
it's
anything.
my anniversary.
Make
I would
a
like to thank
persuasion
a few
check.
people for this
It's
achievement.
completely the truth as
Firstly,
well.
my bad
Yeah,
internet, and
I'm not
that's
saying it's
about
not the
it.
truth. I'm just making
One
persuasion.
of my things is one of my deals is honor too, even though Target's been pretty cringy about gold. Wait! Can he do advantage? Hold on, wait. Can I do my little speech or my little thing, and then see if you let him do advantage?
I mean, I got a 19 on the first roll.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was still
Um,
gonna say something, but
She kind of like looks at you for a moment, and Donovan kind of speaks up. I think they're all right, sister. Oh fuck, my fucking keyboard just died. If you can still hear me,
here we can.
we-
Yes, I was hoping him be a wingman. It worked. Yes.
everything
Yeah.
worked out. We're great.
Yeah.
Come on, my fucking keyboard's being real fucky.
Let's get a new keyboard, dudes.
I might have to because it's acting like a fucking bitch.
Get a razor mechanical keyboard, dude.
Oh, I think that worked. It's back online now. Great. In any case, he kind of like puts in a good word for you. I think they seem trustworthy enough lot. Besides, from what Medusa told me, they were able to bring a very, I think, important little girl to her. So that's good. I think that, you know, if they can be trusted with a little girl and not, well, looks at Targrid and Ben, and he kind of it's you can tell that he had a racist thought and he was about to say something real fucking bad, but he kind of caught himself a little bit and he's like, "Uh-oh, I shouldn't say that."
Ben's kind of softly glaring.
And he kind of like, they did well, and they protected a child. That's good. That seems a trustworthy lot to me. She kind of like looks at you and she says, "Fine, brother, head back to the Hearth Hall and we'll talk there." He's like, "Sure." And with that, he and his companions head off, going towards the Hearth Hall.
I got one more trick up my sleeve.
And she kind of like gestures you guys to come over to these trees over here, looks around. Give me a perception check to make sure that no one's listening to this conversation, because she did one, but let's see.
My perception's 2. It's got better.
I don't care who does it.
Just go for it.
18.
All right. From what you can tell, it doesn't seem like there's anyone around that could possibly be eavesdropping.
What about this fuck?
He's kind of napping. He's kind of snoozing, and she's clearly not being loud enough for that. Right then. Gravesford is in a financial debacle, we'll call it. Our father was not the finest man with money, and to make Gravesford the town it is today, he had to
Thank you, Slip.
take on several debts.
Guys, I got.
Namely to
So I bought Wagyu steak
Lord,
for
now
$37, split it with my
King
brother.
Omen in the south. These debts we have at the moment, well, if these debts were under the auspices of the Empire, things would be different. However, with the Empire gone, now the only way that someone can
ribeye
reliably
Wagyu.
claim these debts and have a righteous
Texas
cause
Wagyu.
for it is
But-
warfare.
Wow.
Quite frankly, I don't think that our city can withstand a siege from Adusa's new
Head
boss.
pass. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, copy.
It is a far hope, and I
Slip,
have
thank you for the
other plans in the making. But quite frankly, there is a rumor that
Shit.
my God, my fucking keyboard keeps dying. There is a rumor that may lead to a great sum of wealth, enough to handle this considerable debt that Gravesford is in. It is the rumors of a imperial convoy of some kind carrying great treasures. I know that that is very loose and not exactly the most clear picture. From what I hear, it was traveling from Alara proper, likely Fort Laurel, coming here to Fae Barbaria, likely Fort Falcon. However, the convoy was lost in the following months after the Empire's fall. I don't know too much about what's on it, but if any luck, it has something valuable. Any questions about this, or willingness to take on the job or not?
What's the reward?
If the rumors are true and it is indeed a convoy carrying wealth, I would say 1,000 gold would be fair. Possibly a few runes if they're present.
Well, ma'am, if there is a Lost Empire caravan, there might be some threat along the way. Yes.
Thank you.
Likely.
Love you, buddy.
Well, as a part of the reward and part of as insurance to keep our promise, do you think you could loan out some equipment? I know you said Gravesford's in very dire times for weapons and armor.
It would be ill-suited of me to give out armor at the current juncture with the threat of Regium to the north and Highwall to the south. However, if you manage to bring this back, it may be something that can be discussed in the reward of armor being given.
Ma'am, if you want this treasure recovered, sparing out a piece or 2 pieces of armor and a shield, I don't think would be the end of...
Give me a persuasion check.
Ooh.
I sweat.
I sweat.
Ah! Fuck!
No one's helping
I
him?
understand that, but at the end of the day, every shield that is between Gravesford and its enemies is a shield well spent.
Understood. We'll talk about it with the rest of our group. We do have 2 others with us. And we'll have to, again, discuss whether or not we want to take this. Is there somewhere we can meet you afterwards?
I mean, you can come to the Hearth Hall. She gestures to the building to your back to your right. You're not willing to accept the job immediately as is.
I am.
Keep
But,
up the
again,
awesome
we have
content.
Others in our
Thank you.
party
I gotta
we
be
have to
gotta-
consult with.
Thank-
Is there a hurry? A rush?
She kind of frowns a little bit. There's a little bit of a rush. I don't know if or when our enemies are going to attack us, or if they are even our enemies at the moment.
Not during these streams.
Hell, there might be an enemy in our tower over there right now.
Ben will kind of interject. We'll take the job. The reward should be enough to convince our friend.
So be it. If you have any questions, I hear that there is a man, a Dwy. I believe his name was Halgan. He's over in the Blue Ribbon. He might have more information on the convoy.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, and I hope to hear of your success.
If we are successful, you will be hearing from us. If not, well, Targa just kind of shrugs.
She nods, and now if you excuse me, I need to go talk to that bitch Adusa. And she walks off, heading right towards the Jotun lamp.
Well, that's where we need to go to get our friends.
Your friends aren't in there. Baravar left.
Where's
Quintus is in there.
Quintus is. Baravar, where did you go, Baravar? Where were
well,
you headed?
We don't know that
Wonder.
Baravar left.
I went to, I was gonna go to Helmet's Goods. Did I see them passing by when I was on
Sure,
the...
I'll say that you saw him passing by.
Okay. I'm gonna give Vindel the finger.
Nice.
I
Fuck
keep
you,
walking.
Vindel.
I'll be... Now keep going.
She sees that you're also kind of following her, and she's like, "Where are you going?"
The rest of our compadres are in there.
Ah. I suppose I'll talk to Adusa later then. Good luck. and she heads towards the hearth hall. You guys head into
Well, one of the
the
best
Jotunhorn.
steaks I've
Adusa
had.
is not there, and neither is Tanya. You guys head up the stairs. Quintus, you are reading that book still, my dude.
Yep.
Give me a intelligence check to see if you're able to understand what you're reading, my dude.
15.
15. All right, I'll send you a message.
I want to go back to the goods store and still try to sell that gold if we can get a good price.
Bro, if your meat ain't red,
You guys can talk. You're not gonna wait for me to fucking write this fucking big ass.
Yeah, I want to go to
you're
the
doing
I want to go to the
something
goods
wrong. You're
place
doing
and try to
everything
Oh,
sell
you
wrong in your life.
motherfuckers are going to talk to Quintus. Talk to Quintus. It's the whole point of you fucking going here, dipshits.
Oh, hey Quintus, I tell him everything we talked about. Boom.
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Oh, you're good. You really didn't have a choice.
I
Where's-
didn't think so.
Where's Baravar?
What is the point to you, man?
He went somewhere. He didn't really say where.
Oh! Target
Is he either in the
Target just starts running out. Target starts running out. He's running towards the end as fast as he can. Exactly where he's going.
Ben Wolf will run. Ida and
Target
Tanya also
stops and
left?
asks these people, "Where's the inn?" They point him the direction. Boom.
I mean, that works out. There's also a dwarf in the blue ribbon that we need to talk to for more information on the convoys, though.
Wherever you're in then drinking.
I love how you think that he's in the.
Oh, am I?
I don't know. Are you?
I
Shut
said I.
Shut up. You're in the inn drinking.
All right, fucking, I'm in the inn drinking. I decided that after a good day of reading and flicking off and making dumb faces, I wanted to get a drink.
Because Target also realized that he hasn't had a drink in a while because we were at Camp Tiber and all the other shit. Like the most he's had was maybe like a sip here or there from Barvor's flask. But yeah, he's rushing, dude. He's going in. And on that note, I gotta take a pee pee.
I see
Yeah,
that
I don't do
Ida
workouts
and
during
Tanya
these
have also
streams.
left.
Remind me next stream.
Oh, I didn't even notice them. I was reading this book.
Yeah, no, that was so good. That was probably the best steak I've had.
I wonder where they've taken off to.
God, that was so good.
Didn't
It's only
Adusa say she was gonna
$37.
teach
I
her?
split it with my brother. We just got one.
Yes, but that was in the
ribeye.
morning.
Okay,
They may be in some other part of the tower.
possibly. Hey, Percival.
Percival is very distracted. Very much just kind of reading. Huh? Is all he kind of says back to you.
Do you know where Adusa went? Okay.
Ouch.
You guys should just start cleaning that place up.
Do I see the book that Baravar was trying to get in the stack?
On his table, yep.
Oh, I'm tempted to mage hand it.
Do you want to try?
No, he's been nice. I don't want to steal it. Baravar can get it himself later.
I don't know, man. Ken, I've been rolling so shit.
Yeah, well, stop being bad.
Just hit Araton
I did.
when you have the dice highlighted.
So, let's go over to the other scene. Vindel, you're in the tower, right? Did you go to the bar or did you go to the tower?
No, I went to the tower. I should be
Okay. So that means Badavar and Targrid are going to enter this little
Well, I'm in
bar.
there first. And when I'm there, I'm just sitting with,
Well, let me show you what it looks like.
Okay. Okay, so when I went in there, can I do a walk through? I'm gonna take the long way to the bar, just walk through this area. see if I hear anything.
Sure, give
And
me a
then head
perception
over.
check.
I'm still doing this again. Okay, that's gonna be a 16.
16. As you kind of pass through, you hear a lot of people kind of talking like, I hear King Omen is marching his armies, apparently planning something against either Tor itself, or maybe even Regium. You know what's between Regium and him, right? Us. And like, it seems that they're a little bit worried about that. But other kind of younger men are like, I'd give Omen a good thrashing if I met him. Teach him a lesson, what for? Good, more like bad. And the other guys are like, yeah, okay, kid. You can also, with your perception roll, see that there are men of a kind of a different caliber in this bar. Wearing blue tabards, wearing armor, with this kind of yellow fleers decorating their armor. One of them being kind of wearing this strange dress that you haven't really even seen in your youth. It is a cultural, like, regional thing, but it looks very pomp and circumstancy.
I don't know why, but you explaining that and the way this guy looks here reminds me of Britannia from Fantasy Warhammer.
Britannia! Farewell, Victorians!
What's it called? So I'll hear all that, and then I sit down at the corner, noticing these two, and I'll try to listen on if they're saying anything. I also want to.
That guy is the man in the more finely dressed bit is kind of reading a book and kind of just chilling near the fire.
Oh, they're sitting down.
Yeah.
So they're not talking much?
Not much. He's just kind of reading a book, enjoying his time.
Okay, so then good sir. Hello? Over here, yes?
How can I help you?
What is your most popular drink? Everyone seems to be in such a good mood tonight.
Most popular drink would be the berry souffle.
Berry souffle. Let's go ahead and have let's have 2 of those.
He nods. He charges you 1 silver per one, and he produces 2 berry souffles. They are this kind of reddish, bluish, brackish color almost to them, and there is this thorny fig that's been kind of plopped onto the rim almost, and it looks like it would hurt to eat, but it also looks soft, and it's kind of a weird combo between the two, and you're not sure if you should eat it, if you should kind of just squeeze it, if you should ignore it, but it's definitely there. Ominously.
I have never seen a drink like this. What is this? What is in this? It doesn't look like just a drink. It looks like just a mashed. I mean, it looks good. It smells good, but it's just different.
Squeeze the berry on the side and avoid the spikes if you can.
Avoid the spike. I squeeze it like this. Just
into the drink eye.
Okay, so I'll do that.
So you squeeze it, and this kind of viscous slime almost kind of plops out of the berry and into the drink, and it changes its color a little bit as it kind of falls out. It looks like phlegm, honestly, as it kind of mixes in with the drink.
I'm just gonna
like it looks like not so much phlegm, more like you know how an egg looks when you plop it into water.
Yeah.
Like if you take an egg and you crack it and you like drop it in water.
I'm gonna get my pinky and just like put it in the cup and like stir it a bit, and then lick my pinky, and then I'm gonna just take a little sip.
Yeah. Give me a Constitution check.
I'm gonna die.
I die immediately.
I'll do this. I'll roll. Where the hell is it? Oh. Bro, what's with my rolls? 9.
This is the sourest, most bitter drink that you've ever had in your entire life, Baravar.
I'm going to clench my eyes Is he still looking at me?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say just and then I just chug it. I just chug it as hard as I can.
All right. You chug it back. Again, the bitterness just courses through your body. It feels like poison is entering into your system, but it's not. It just fucking feels bad. All right, Targrid, you enter the tavern, you big stupid orc.
Wait, yeah, Target was running, so Target kind of enters it hastily, and he kind of comes to the doors and, ugh, and him assuming that everyone's kind of like looking at him, he looks back and goes, "Apologies."
Ah, Target!
They don't say anything. I can't hear their accent.
No,
Bonjour, oui.
not at the moment.
Target just kind of nods at him and then looks over. Pointy man!
Target, get your ass over here!
Target walks over to the bar, plops. He sees this like little graves folk and says, "Excuse me."
I mean, you squeeze in.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'll scoot a little.
Pointy man, Target has some news. And he looks down and sees two drakes. Barvor sipping on one and grabs the other.
Okay, yes.
This
That
for
was
me, yes.
that's it's exactly. I knew you were coming, so I got the second one.
What a good friend you are.
There's a
Target puts
spiky
his-
berry on the side of it. What do you do with it, Target?
Target obviously just dunks it in the drink, dude. Easy.
Just
I
throws
don't
it in,
I don't
chucks
tell
it
him
in.
anything about the drink. I don't tell him anything. I don't tell about the berry. I don't do anything.
Good.
I'm just chugging the drink, dude.
All right, you chug it.
Yeah, I start chugging
Give
it.
me a Constitution saving throw. As you chug this
Easy.
with disadvantage.
Oh, 6.
You guzzle it down. You don't even recognize the bitterness of it at first, but then it hits you all at once. You go, "Ugh," and then the spiky berry that you chugged into it goes into your mouth and into your throat and lodges itself in your throat.
Hey, calm down there.
Stuck in your throat.
Come on, buddy.
Target's like pointing at Barvor to slap his back.
I just lightly put my hand on his shoulder, like, yes, I know it's good to finally drink again. I know, buddy.
Target just starts beating his fucking like at him in his chest.
Well, yes. I'm rolling with you, yeah.
How Target dies.
Roll some shit.
Target is just sitting there gagging and gagging and gagging.
Oh, you know what we need?
Get my back, you bastard.
You know what we need?
Throat's closed.
Bartender.
Yes?
May we have 2 of your strongest shots, please?
Sure. And he produces 2 spirits in little tiny glasses and pushes them forward. They're 2 gold. They're not 2 gold. 2 silver apiece. Target, give me another Constitution saving throw real quick, if you don't mind.
Oh my bro, I have a 4. I have a fucking +4 and I got 11.
You're able to get enough air in, but the berry does not come out, and you are
Look.
still gagging.
And then I get the cup. I get the shot glass. Here, come on, buddy. Let's go. Let's start this night off strong. It's still young. Yes. I'll help you. Here, I have the. It's like, all right, cheers.
You
And then-
take the drink and pour it into his mouth, Barvar.
Yeah, I'll do it. Throw it in there.
The guy. Target's gonna die. in
I'm
two-
loving this energy, friend. I'm loving it.
Another Constitution saving throw.
19.
19. As you're just about to get the berry out. It's so close. You feel the air building up, about to log shit out of your throat. Then Barvar takes a shot and pours it down your throat, and you can feel this spiky berry tearing its way down your esophagus and plop into your stomach, and you're just like, oh, and you don't feel very good.
Woo.
Hold it.
This is a good
Yeah,
start.
it's swallowed. It's inside of you now.
Ugh,
The berry wins.
that was in that drink. Target fucking shoves Barvor off the stool. Fucking-
Whoa, yeah. Whoa. What?
Strong you shove. Give me a strength check.
Too hard. Hard enough that he hit his ass.
No, give me a strength check.
He sucks at these.
I always forget fucking drink. on the left side.
Just click the strength button.
10.
10?
Yeah, not that hard.
Just a straight 10. All right. Bar, you land like right here. You don't quite do anything that disturbs other patrons, but you are making a bit of a scene.
It's like, oh, hey, yes, I know you missed me. I know you missed this. Hey, look.
What's the deal, man? I was joking on that berry.
No. Really?
I was telling you to hit my back. Anyways.
I thought you wanted some pats on your back.
Anyways, get back up here. Target reaches
Anyway,
out
you
his
guys
All
hand.
right, well, either way, next
Drinking.
round's on you. I already went, so go.
Yeah, we're drinking. We're conversating now.
Bindle, Ben, and Quintus, are you heading down to the inn to do any investigating of your
Now I
own, or you're like,
really want to
mean,
drink.
I know
I
we have to
really
talk-
want to drink.
You said there's a dwarf in the bar that we have to talk to.
Yeah, I did say that.
Yes.
Yeah, Quiz is good to go with them.
Margaret's going to explain everything to Barvor. Essentially, my friends, we picked up another contract
Yep.
to, he's going to explain everything to Barvor, pretty much.
You guys get, and you do see a number of armed men. Well, not super armed, but armored. And you see in the corner over here, there is indeed a dwarf. He has a strange-looking game in front of him, and he looks up at you as you approach him. Well, hey there. How can I help you, friends?
Howdy. Is your name Holgan?
It is.
Alright. We were told by a woman, lady, I believe Donna was the name she gave, that you would be of helpful service in locating a
Not necessarily
caravan.
locating it, but I know some rumors about it. Some truths. About that
Ben will,
boy and what's on it.
Ben will take a seat. Barely kind of fits in the chair, but
Mhm.
you know, do share.
Oh, well, tell you what. I'll give you an option. One of two things. Either you
Sounds like Pennywise.
pay off my small tab here at the bar,
Hello, Georgie.
or, as my name is Peace Clacker, and he gestures to the game in front of you, you beat me at a game, and I'll tell you what I know.
How big's the tab?
120 gold.
Whoa. Oh,
What's the game?
It's called, and then if you look over here at the Scouts Honor Bar,
Oh, that's
Hin-
a lot of rules.
Hinfalal. It's actually quite simple. The folks in the middle, which are to be you, are simply trying to get King Morardain to one of these corner squares. I, meanwhile, am trying to kill your king. Rules are simple. And then I'm going to spawn 2 pieces over here. If at any point I get a piece like this, that piece dies. Same rules to you. If you get a piece like this for me, that piece dies. Or, and he takes a piece like this, and he puts it like this. If you get a piece on a corner like this, and I do this, then your piece dies.
I'm getting Bannerlord vibes.
You're getting what?
The only rules that matter is that, see these fancy tiles?
Mm-hmm.
Quite simply, the only piece that can move into those are the king here. What do you say? Do you want to play?
How many moves do each piece get?
They can. Each piece can move like a rook. They can't move diagonally. They can just move. You move one at a time in straight lines.
Got it. That
Up or
includes
vertically.
the king.
Where's the king?
I
You
just
can't.
realized something.
You can't move regular pieces like this. You can't move regular pieces through special tiles like that. To win, I have to basically surround the king, or either corner him, and basically make it to where he can't move.
Got it.
You ever played this game before? Damn it, Target should be over there.
Not too bad.
You know, I've never played this game before.
If one drink is 1 silver, and this man's tab is 120 gold, I can play this.
shit.
Can he get disadvantage while playing this game?
Right then. What do you say? Want to
All
play?
right. If I play and I lose, and then I pay your tab, will you still give us the information?
Sure.
All right. Then play the game.
All right. First move is mine. I'm gonna do
I'm gonna do battle music for this.
this. Your turn.
Just know all the times Coward in the past week has practiced for this game.
This game is on other games, by the way. I don't know if
So you have
know.
to get a piece on either side of them to kill them?
Yep.
Got it.
You're capturing them. You can't move diagonally.
I don't want to do that.
You have less amount of people. Keep that in mind.
I know.
Killed one of your pieces. Tick tock, bullman. Okay, killed him.
Oh, down to his big brain. Oh.
This is intense. I like this game already.
You don't want to do that. That's trapping your own king. He'll die.
Oh, because he doesn't have to get one on either side of the king?
I just have to make it so your king can't move anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see.
Wait, but if the king is surrounded by friendly forces,
I just have to
On-
make it so he can't move. If I move a piece and you can't move after that, you lose.
so if the king is surrounded, okay, so again, you can only move. What's the actual term? Orthogonal, right? So if friendly forces are on two sides of him, he's still alive.
No, if I move a single piece in and he can't move after that, he's fucked.
Yeah. So like right now, like he could move his guy.
If I move this
right
guy there, he loses. He's got to stop me from doing that.
Yeah. Unless so, because technically
Should
I
probably
could
move
move.
his king.
I mean, couldn't I move like this one up here and then
No,
stop
'cause
you
then-
from moving that one there?
You
Sure,
can't.
but then I just start killing your guys.
True, Shay. Really don't want to do.
Full send, dude. Full send. Full send.
Full send. No, that's a horrible move right there.
Are you sure? Okay. Boop. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I'd like to keep you there. It's a real good place for me.
I know it's a really good place for you.
Well, I gotta do that. Can't let you get there. You lose.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, good game there, friend. You cornered yourself, though. Shame about that.
It's a complicated. A
It's not-
complicated league.
It's not complicated. There were so many
I'm-
times you.
Tiger comes over. Oh, beat you.
So what do you say, friend? Pay my tab?
I mean, I don't really have a choice. 160 fucking gold. Holy
120.
shit. 120.
Yep.
Ouchie. How much gold do I have?
I'll tell you what I know a little bit about. From what I heard, this convoy was coming in to launch the next great expansion of the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning it's got plenty of gold, plenty of war material, plenty of runes. But most interestingly, I heard that they were preparing for the prince himself to come down and lead it. You know what happens whenever royalty gets involved, don't you?
Usually bandits and other sorts that don't like royalty.
Oh.
They would have sent a bloodline reliquary, a powerful artifact with them. Might have something real special in that convoy, if it exists.
I see.
You want to ask him for any clarification on anything? Like, now's the time. You paid 120 gold, dude.
Yeah, no, I
Milk
just
'em.
had a fucking leaf blower going on in the background. If anyone else has anything else, like clarification they want.
You Quintus Vendo, me and Barb are over here drinking.
Well, we
What
can
is
do-
the
oh, out of
bloodline?
character.
What is the bloodline reliquary?
I think it's some kind of means that the highfalutin types use to protect their very valuable items.
So it's like a guard.
More like a chest or something of the like.
God, freaking looking back at this, I'm now seeing all of the moves I could have made.
Oh yeah, you could have several
Like I
times.
easily could have moved this, taken that, moved king that way.
If you had just gotten here and like I had nothing to block him, you would have been like, "Plop, I win."
Yeah, like if I just fucking moved this guy that way, that would have gotten.
I
rid of
made
that
this
one.
very easy for the defense.
Fucking Carter comes up and says, "Oh, play you old."
It's too
I
late.
kind of want to fucking play again. Can I play him again?
Nope. Because
Practice.
we got time. You can come back to this guy and make bets against him at some point, probably, but not right now. So, Quintus, any other questions you got?
Like, who's the prince? Where is he coming from? Why is he coming?
Why would
Why is who coming?
Uh,
You said why would him?
I'm
Hmm?
so? Where is this?
He shrugs. It was probably coming from Valera proper and moving towards the legions in the west. No idea where it is now. That's a good question. But it's probably east of here if I'd have to gander a guess. I mean, look at the map and like you tell me where you think it came from or where it was going to.
You said it was coming from.
From Alara proper. Alara would be this way.
Okay, so it'd be somewhere near Tor, possibly. Do a lot of people want these? Oh, I'm assuming.
Oh, I imagine there's quite a few foolish treasure hunters like yourself looking for it. It's probably just a myth, though. Something that the desperate cling to.
Well, I suppose we're pretty desperate. Desperate needs some money.
Lives in the town of Tor.
Who lives in the town?
People like you and me, I think. I haven't
What-
been to Tor in a while. Some people think the goblins have infested the area, from what I heard.
No goblins are easy. We'll book them up.
Well, if it's just goblins,
Can't get easy.
come on, Ben, help me out here.
I'm
I'm.
sitting here. I don't care what you ask.
Hey.
I got a fucking whole list of info. I don't need to share anything.
One last question. Like, this isn't about this, but like, see if he knows who these fuckers are in this. These fuckers. Who do I have added on
off-topic
Steam?
question.
God damn it!
Dude, just literally just ask him the
Art,
question.
where's
That's
your
it.
big brain at?
Just
I
ask
don't
him.
have one.
I loved it.
My character does. I don't.
half asleep. His brain isn't functioning.
What do you want? What do you want me to do? You want me to, all right. Okay.
Question him.
I'll
Like,
take,
And paid 120 gold. Damn it!
Get some fucking worthwhile answers.
All right.
okay. So
Um,
what information do we have right now?
Okay, there's
A
the
bloodline
prince might be
relic
joining them. So royalty means a bloodline. There's a bloodline relic or reliquae or something. And what that is they bring it over, that item, to protect other valuable items, possibly chests. It's heading from Alara proper to the legions of the west, so it might be heading east. And the last thing was Tor.
Alara
Goblin-
proper is east going west.
East going
if
west.
they're going towards Fey Barbaria, it's going from
Yeah.
east to west.
Okay, east to west. And then Tor, goblins might have invaded. Or are probably now infested.
Wait, say that again. The last part.
Tor,
Oh.
the fort of Tor,
Might have
whatever
been
it is.
invested by.
Yeah,
He
Invaded
mentioned
by
that
Tor.
there are people there, like you and me, that live there. But there's also rumors that goblins might have infested now.
What areas are around Tor that could be possible places as well?
Again, so remember, this is a drunk dwarf in a tavern.
I mean, he's the best we got for information. Damn it!
I mean, he told you a good
And-
deal about like the convoy itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dangerous
We
with
don't know
those
If-
where they come.
Like, quite frankly, like if you think that this guy knew exactly where the convoy is, like, why
Would he be here?
Would he be here?
No. So, how do you know all this? Where'd you learn all this from?
Got a few friends that were in Fort Laurel before the fall. They say that the convoy was staying there for a time. They were redeployed westward to the 4th. Said that the convoy was on the way but never showed up.
Mm-hmm.
So we know it was leaving Fort Laurel, heading.
How recent was this?
He said before the fall, so that would have been 6 months ago.
Okay.
Oh, so there's no guarantee he's still even there. Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like this is a fucking treasure hunt, my dudes.
We know it was leaving. We're heading west.
So heading to the west. Right, you said it was heading towards the west. Towards like
Aye, but it never passed through Gravesford, I can tell you that much.
where is
Here.
Graceford
It
is the bridge that connects the southern part of the map to
Just
the
to
northern part.
clarify,
Yeah,
he said
So-
he was leaving Fort Tor, heading west.
No, it was leaving Fort Laurel.
Fort
Which is
Laurel.
off
my-
the map. We can't see that
Off the
on-
map. It's way off the map.
So,
Big-
so to be honest, it's going to be somewhere between Tor and Graceford. So around Clan of the Hand, around fucking, I can't see those on that part. Around Cantor's Bridge, Abbey of Saint Septum, one of those places. So I said, what other places of equivalence or importance could be around that they might stop at? But I'm not there at the table.
Tor might be a place they'd go to. However, I hear that there was a bit of commotion over in Gavaria, which is the usual land bridge between Fort Laurel and here. They might have had to go through the Talbert Swamp.
Mhm.
On our map, is it?
It's not on your map. It's to the northeast of this map.
Different region. Da-da-da-da-da.
No, you won't be going
Plot
to a
twist,
different
plot
region.
twist, plot twist.
We're here, by the way, guys.
DM switch time.
now what's stopping you from going for this?
First off, I don't have a band of friends. Second off, I don't have the time. Third off, it's probably a loon's fairy tale.
Thank you so much.
You don't have the time.
you,
You're
Devil.
sitting here in a
Appreciate it.
tavern, possibly just
Thank
drinking.
you for the
I've got to play my game.
Thank you.
And how dare you say that drinking isn't a valuable dwarf pastime?
I just don't understand it, I suppose.
Well, good luck having a goose chase off in the wilderness for something that's probably already been raided by bandits.
If it has a relic one, if it has a
Let's go about the
bloodline one, if it has a bloodline relic one, that means it's probably be protected still.
He shrugs. That's up to you fellas to find out.
I get Tanya back.
Take another drink.
I get Tanya back.
We need Tanya. We need Tanya. We need Tanya.
Anyways,
We need her to
before
fucking
you
dispel. Yeah, we need this little 12-year-old girl to
Oral. I'll
to
say
dispel a bloodline reliquum.
I'll say this. It seems that you've kind of squeezed all the information you could from Halligan, and
you
he's
leave
going back to his drinking.
about these people. Say there's different kinds of people in here.
Does anyone ask about that? Any of you three? I don't give a fuck. You tell me.
Off the topic question though, who are those people in the corner over there?
Some Eastern Fertillans. Mercenaries come over. Apparently they were hired by the Lady of Gravesford. However, rumor has it she hasn't been paying them too much, and they'll probably be moving on their way soon enough towards greener pastures.
All right.
What
Where's
about the two fancy-looking fellers?
That's who I was asking about.
That's what he said. Like
They're all part of the same.
they're all part of the. If they've got a fleur, blue and fleur on their uniform, probably part of the same company.
What are they contracted to do? I'm assuming to
A
guard
dwarf would have probably no
Mercenaries.
idea.
Doesn't hurt
Those
to
are
ask.
mercenaries. Doesn't know.
All right. Well, I think that's all we're gonna get out of them.
All right. So for the sake of time convenience, because I hate you,
2 hours in.
is there anything? I'm gonna let one more thing occur. If anybody
I
wants,
want to sell our gold. I want to sell our gold. I want to sell our gold.
Why?
Okay, fucking
For
the
100
gold.
How much gold?
fucking
How much
gold?
goods?
You go
What
to you go to Helmet's Goods. He offers you 150 gold for it.
Oh, does he have shields?
No, because again, the military is taking literally
All
every.
right, no, go fuck yourself. All right, we're off.
Okay, thanks.
Does he? I do want to pick up just a pair of comfortable clothes, just simple clothes.
Do you sell your other armor?
Yes.
Fuck, fuck,
Sell it. You sell it at a premium. You get 60 gold for it.
Awesome.
Can I sell my bronze helmet?
He gives you 5 gold for it.
Okay. So also, we definitely should. Can we get health potions from Percival?
Percival, you gotta ask him in the morning. Anyway, you guys go to sleep. Through various means, you fall asleep. That being said, you guys wake up. Do you go? Who sleeps in the tower and who sleeps in the inn?
I think I'm down. The
Okay.
couch is pretty comfortable.
Okay.
Tower.
Also,
What's
you
his
all
gonna sleep in the tower?
because it's free. In any case, you guys wake up. Targrid, you go to Percival in the morning and like, hey, it's Percival, what's going on? He informs you if what you said was true about someone wanting the heart of the miasma. If they can get their hands on it, they could potentially create a new grove of miasma wherever they damn well please.
What would that do?
It would begin corrupting the land about it to more suit the heart of miasma.
Do you know anything more about Manslayer?
He shakes his head. The name means nothing to me. However, I may be heading to the heart of miasma myself to investigate what's going on there. I might need mercenaries to accompany me at some point.
Well, if you do put a contract out, we would be eager to answer the call.
Good.
One last thing, Percival.
Alright.
Do you have any potions for sale?
He looks around. I've got a few health potions that I haven't been using.
Much.
40 gold.
For a potion?
For one potion, yes.
I want one too.
Potion?
Standard potion, yep.
I already spent 120 gold on this quest.
How many
Target-
is he selling?
Target will buy 2 health potions.
Okay.
For 80
With
gold.
that, Edusa has taken the little girl out to
I follow.
practice some magic.
I follow.
Quintus wants to go.
Okay.
Ben wants to go.
Oh, before. Oh, fuck.
I do magic.
On my way, before they like, as soon as I wake up and everything, and maybe even like last night, could I ask Percival again for the book?
Sure. Ask him what you want, and then give me a persuasion check.
The book that you grabbed for me last night. I'm sure you don't remember it, but it's I give him little like details of the book. Is there any way that I can read it before I go to sleep and again in the morning?
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm doing this again. Holy fucking shit. That's not 20.
Natural 20. Excellent. He kind of looks you over and says, I haven't been using that book in ages. Feel free to take it for the time being, as long as you give it back eventually.
Eventually, yes.
Don't die. That'd put a bit of a spin on that. So yeah, you get the book. And then you head out, I imagine, with Adusa. I imagine the people that are actually really interested in this are Quintus, Baravar, and Ben a little bit, but Ben generally knows how to use a rune. So she's going to ask everybody immediately, all right, so does everyone have a rune? She waits for Quintus to show his.
Quintus pulls out the regular rune shard.
Baravar?
Typeless.
Well, I had to, let's just say sacrifice it.
Do you not have any runes at all, shards or otherwise?
No, it's a pretty nice one, but it had to go.
You have the shard still.
You saw the shard.
I do?
Yeah, you have the. You didn't use either of the shards. You have the totem shard and you have the other shard.
I need to write that down in my inventory. Okay.
Tanya is also carrying a shard, kind of like looking at it. Right then.
Ben's chilling over here with a full ass earth rune.
First steps on utilizing runecraft. You must ebb and flow your energies into the rune. Take it in your hands. Concentrate the blood flow in your hands as you can feel it coursing over the rune. Begin imagining energy going between yourself and the rune.
It's like a yoga
Breathe
class.
in slowly, slower, slower, slower. And she continues saying slower. And I would like everyone to do an Arcana check real quick to just see how well they're able to kind of meld with this rune. I'm going to roll Tanya's in public to see how well she does.
I got 6.
Natural 20 for 23.
Ooh, Tanya
Got a
got like a
6.
6. Tanya got a 16.
Ah, fuck. Ben got a 5.
What'd you get,
Mhm.
Barvar?
6.
6. All right. She looks over at you, Baravar, and she says, "You're thinking too hard. You need to calm down, reassess. Picture in your mind somewhere that you were in danger but not afraid. Picture in your mind some place that you felt the most alive that you've ever been." And I'm going to give you another Arcana roll as you kind of imagine that, Barabar.
Yeah, then Ben got a 5, even though he knows what the fuck he's doing.
Fucking Ben.
Can I just say as
Oh, I
clicked
clicked
baking.
I clicked rotation value and I hit 10 at the very end.
Then fucking re-roll it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Stop cheating.
I did cheat. No, it's on stream.
Oh, God.
I clicked away. It's even
Oh,
worse, dude.
Wog.
That's 7.
She kind of watches you. Continue trying for the rest of you. Begin picturing in your minds the energy that has been flowing between
I want
yourself and your rune
magic.
shard being expelled. You can take in the energy of the rune shard into your body and then excise it through any number of digits, really. However, I would suggest keeping it between the horizontal axis of your body in order to keep the flow straight and clean. Tanya looks a little bit tired as she's doing it, but she's kind of concentrating. It's clear that Adusa is almost like forcing her to do this. And she says, "Now, as you are concentrating forward, imagine what you are wanting to do. And as you imagine this, push forward this thought through your mind into your arm holding the rune, and then imagine it flowing back into your blood, going into your heart, and back out through your other arm and into your other hand. Do so now." And with that, I would like an Arcana check from everybody. Baravar, you can do so with a -2.
Okay.
Ben, you also have a -2 because I hate you.
Do I get anything for rolling that 20?
Yeah, you get a +2 to your already advantages. Tanya gets a +1.
So 18.
Oh fuck, Tanya!
Damn, Tanya's a fucking pimp.
Give me that energy, Tanya. Give me that energy. Come on.
Gosh, you
Give me
already
that energy.
You already used
Mark,
all
you're
the
not-
luck in that die.
Mark, you're not in there. You and I are
Oh,
just
you
going
dumb idiot!
Oh my god, you're terrible. Barbar's never gonna learn magic. He sucks.
So from Tanya's fingertips, is produced this kind of cream-colored light that goes forward and smacks into the side of a tree, shooting a little hole through it. Quintus, what were you trying to do?
I'm just gonna say cast Ray of Frost on the tree.
Just this frosty energy comes out. Ben, what were you trying to do?
I was just gonna kind of cast Mage Hand.
What was your roll?
I got a 15 on the die minus 2, so like that's 13.
Yeah, you cast it pretty well. Baravar, what were you trying to do?
I'm just trying to cut like a branch off of the tree.
You have that kind of spell? Like I'm asking for spells that you actually have.
Oh, let me check. You know, let me put the
LMAO
least
get wrecked by the nat 1.
threatening one.
Cast
Bro,
fire.
I shouldn't have put this debuff on me, dude. Like the fuck. I should have just fucking said, yeah, I know how to do it.
No, it's fine.
Welcome to the Twitch Prime,
It's
dude.
character development.
At least you got Twitch Prime out of it, dude.
I was trying to. Okay, this. Oh shit. No, this will be funny. I was gonna try to disguise myself as a fucking the guy, like the guard down there.
All right. You end up disguising yourself, but it's real ugly and real bad, and you realize kind of with horror that you're not able to change back.
It's like fucking when Naruto tries to do his shadow clone jutsu.
Yeah,
It's
you're
just
trapped. You're trapped in this
Ugh.
form right now.
something went wrong. Help me, please.
Medusa kind of looks at you.
I'm
and
much
kinda
more handsome
walks
than this.
over, and she looks at you. She looks at Tanya like, "Very good, Tanya. Very good job." And Tanya's like, "Thank you." And she looks over at Tanya. Tanya like looks a little. What the hell happened to you, Mr. Barbar? She walks
me.
over. Medusa walks over to you, and just with a flick of her wrist, smacks the shit out of your hand. And I'm gonna do an Arcana check for Medusa to kind of reverse this. She gets a +7 to this.
You're supposed to cast a spell magic.
Yeah, she could, but she also doesn't care. She thinks it's a little funny. Yeah, she kind of resets it, and you just feel the magic kind of flow out of your
I
body.
think it's the shards. I'm working with 2 shards here. I think I need an actual.
You've been using with 2 shards?
Yes, 2 shards.
Oh,
you told me to
that's
get
why
the
you-
shards and 2
no,
shards.
Don't use both shards at the same time.
Also, I get to try again. Give me the thing and let me try.
No, don't do that. She's very exasperated once she finds out that you've been grasping 2
Yeah, I figured
shards.
2 shards. You know, make one bigger
No,
shard.
that doesn't make. No, that's not how that works. You're taking 2 disparate energy sources and trying to use them at the same time.
You know, that,
Quite frankly, I'm surprised that your blood vessels haven't exploded.
you know
And
that
as she
probably
says
shows the
that,
amount of potential I
As she
probably
says that, one of the blood vessels in your eyes pops and you get red eye. Like your eye just starts stinging and you're like, ow.
Wow.
And she's like, okay, well, let's try this again, and I'll help you this time, Mr. Varvar. And with that, roll with advantage as Adusa tries to help you concentrate on 1 rune shard as your energy flows into it. It's gonna be a critical failure on both, and you're gonna just explode. This is cocked, roll it again.
Oh my god, it's cocked?
Yeah, roll it again, it's cocked.
Wow. Oh,
That
just that
one,
one.
Just that one.
Son of a fuck, dude. And it's 11.
Okay.
It's a fucking
She
11.
kinda looks at you and like, she tries to help you as best she can, but like it's really not clicking for you.
I think it's a shard. I'm just gonna say that right now. I
What?
think it's I think there's a crack in this, shard already. No. We'll
there's
try
a
again. We'll
crack
try
in the
again
shard,
tomorrow
we
morning.
would've
She
all
takes
dead.
the rune out of Tanya's hand and she plops it in your hands. It's a full-on rune. And she says, go ahead, try again.
Holy shit.
Roll
Okay.
with no advantage. Just roll once.
I feel like if I get this wrong, my eye's just gonna pop out.
Oh, probably.
$16.
All right. So you are able to kind of feel the energy flowing into your hands, and you feel a little bit sick almost. And as you're about to cast the spell, whatever you're trying to do, Tanya comes over and says, "I'll help you, Mr. Barvar. I'll tell you how I feel when I do it." And she says, "It feels like I'm going to throw up, Mr. Barvar. Do you feel like you're about to throw up?"
A little bit. You might want to step away.
Nope, that's what you want to feel. And like, like Adus is clearly like, that's not really what you're supposed to. Okay, sure. And she kind of shrugs. Now, when you feel like you're about to throw up, instead of throwing up, you know how like when you have a zit and it pops? She's trying to explain the best that she can.
I remember
And
puberty.
I'll let her give you an advantage on as you're trying to cast a spell. Do an Arcana check.
Wait,
So
what?
you feel like you're about to throw up, and you're a zit that's about to pop.
Oh, what do I roll?
Roll with advantage for these Arcana.
A lot of rolls. I ain't complaining though. So what the 12?
12. You're able to kind of cast the spell off. But the whole time that you're doing it, you feel sick. You cast a simple hunter's mark, but you don't feel good. And you feel like, and actually you notice that on his body, as he's thinking about this, and as Tawny's talking about zits and stuff, a couple of zits appear under your like right eye and like kind of make it flush on your face.
You know what? I don't feel good at all. Okay, thank you. I will keep this in mind. Just here. Go ahead. Take it back.
Back the rune.
Yeah, take it
well,
back.
Mr. Barvar, I hope you had a insightful experience.
This
You
is
did
very
well.
enlightening. This is, if anything, has dissuaded me for the time being, but you know.
All right, I'm gonna go grab food real quick. So 5-minute break, and then we'll continue your adventure on probably heading east out of Gravesford, hopefully.
I fucking hate my rolls, dude. Like it feels like the past couple games have been terrible rolls.
Fuck.
It happens, man.
Yeah, like, I mean, I had that one game where I failed every single Constitution saving throw I had.
That's crazy. I'm gonna get some food too. I'll be back. Oh my god, guys! I'll be right back. Fucking hell, man, that was devastating.
You're just gonna kind of roll with it.
Mhm.
I gotta go to TeamSpeak real fast. Can somebody message me when we start back?
I think I'm gonna order some gyros.
Come on, come on. Watch the mighty Ben lose 120 gold.
Poor guy.
Cries and cow.
Oh,
that
by
even
the way, guys, Halfling doesn't exist as a language. So if you have Halfling on your sheet, you can go ahead and replace that with a different language. Minotaur also isn't a language. If you have Minotaur on your sheet as a language, you can go ahead and change that too.
Oh, cool.
Whatever you want.
Whatever I want. Time to start speaking Sylvan.
Sure, Barb already speaks Sylvan, but you can too.
Yeah, but I mean, now me and Barbara talk shit about other people in Sylvan. Oops, that's not what I meant to click. Oops.
Kind of mean. Hey, Vindel, can I get a kind of mean from you? Vindel hates me.
I already speak Dwarvish in common. Well, fuck it. Let's learn Orc.
I think your orc knows orc.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do Primordial.
Fuck it, I'll learn Infernal then. Makes no fucking sense. But there we go. I can speak to fucking. I can speak to the Astaro tree in Infernal.
Whew. All right. I'm having a little bit more steak, a little bit more rice. What time is it? I won't eat again till probably. You know what? Since I'm eating a bit more, I don't think I'm gonna be working out today. So I think if I eat now, stop
All
eating
right, are
by
we ready
8.
to continue?
Oh, I just got back too.
All right. Where are you guys going? Is Target here?
We're gonna go to the. Oh, whoa! I can do this. Oh, that's cool. We're gonna head over east, no? Hello?
I honestly, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, like our guess is along like this road somewhere. That's like my best guess.
I don't
Oh,
have a
okay,
fork
fool's
right
kinda
now.
coming up,
I'm eating
like,
steak
through
with a
here.
spoon. It's hard.
We'll get all the fucking information we could.
We could just follow the road. If we go through the bridge, there's gonna be some action for sure.
There's probably
But-
gonna be action around here with like fucking gobos.
There's no other way around it unless we get a boat or something.
This Clan of the Hand is kind of interesting, and they might have something to do with the disappearing cart.
Wait, what was the guy he was talking about? Blackhand?
For which part?
Tolrand.
Oh yeah,
Durin Blackfur?
black fur, not black hand. Yeah.
Well,
He was
no,
talking
the,
about
his
Manslayer.
the Manslayer. My bad. Wait, do you think that's like the area he's from?
Okay, so Fey Barbaria, like you see these jungle trees down here?
Uh-huh.
That's how you know you're like in like Fey Barbaria. Like
You
kinda
can press
mythical.
2 on that map and it'll change to the part with
yeah,
where
it's
you
like
were.
this is all
Oh, so this place is the
like this is civil land. This is not civil land.
Quote,
Oh,
unquote.
okay.
Yeah, quote unquote.
And what was the green highlighted names again? What are the green names?
We haven't figured that out yet.
I haven't figured that out.
But the fact that they say Tor is taken over by goblins makes me believe that that's a goblin encampment now. Big old goblin city. Got a Gobbo King and
Let's take
everything.
'em on.
It's time for Goblin Slayer shit. Lady Donna.
I'm sure we're gonna wait for Target, but I say if we go east, we can take the bridge. Like we kind of have to unless we get a boat.
Yeah, like I'm like, did you see the path I kind of marked out?
No, we
Kind of like taking them like along, kind of like this path, kind of up.
Yeah,
to-
exactly. The only path to the bridge. You can follow the road.
Because we know it came from somewhere like up here, probably. So it either went like up here through like a swamp and shit. You know, Coward wouldn't do that to us. That's a whole nother DM.
Whoa, wait, guys, we're entering the desert. I only operate in trees. Okay.
I don't know if this is desert as
Wait.
much as just grasslands.
I need a forest. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to cancel all of this. I cannot do this.
Because this seems like alpine. This seems kind of like your kind of standard maple. So this could just kind of be grassland. Could just be nice grassland.
All right, do you guys want to continue on without Vindel or Targrid because they're both eating eggs somewhere?
I'm here.
Oh, Vindel's here. Never mind. Fuck Targrid. Anyway,
yeah, let's
let's get a little piece real quick, to represent you guys on the map. What's your
Never
favorite
mind.
color?
Red.
blue.
Any other votes? Any other votes on the favorite colors?
Fuck it, green.
Green. All right. Well, nobody gets what they want. You're
You get purple.
Nobody could decide, so you're pink.
Oh, that looks
More of a
purple to me.
purple. Yeah, more of a magenta.
Shut your fucking mouth. Now, hold on. How about now? Is that more pinky for you? Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
you guys begin. You leave the town of Gravesford, beautiful town, beautiful city, and begin heading east. As you are traveling, since I was merciful on you before, I would like for you guys to.
Oh,
get
can I play my card?
You can, but I would decide what's happening with it.
Oh, so I can't. Oh, never mind.
At least for right now. So
Okay, I will save it.
roll random encounter die. So roll a d12.
Who wants
Somebody, anyone.
Be
Wait,
careful, guys, because remember, on the
Out
random
of 100?
encounter, it's the freaking cube. Okay?
There.
What makes it
No.
the cube becomes even funnier once you actually kind of know a bit of the stat blocks of like slime from your running your own one shots and campaigns.
And you said roll a d12?
D12, baby, give me something.
5.
Okay. So you guys are able to pass through this area fairly uneventfully. Takes about 2 days before you actually reach the town of Cantor's Bridge. Passing through Cantor's Bridge, not a lot of people out and about, it seems, at the moment. The town itself, there's not a blacksmith, or if there is one, he's not like a martial blacksmith. They can like smith armor for you very easily.
Oh, I'm just wanting to know if you can fix my fucking mandolin.
Imagine me fixing your
Does he
model
sell shields?
in combat. All right, and
Does he sell shields?
he doesn't.
Okay.
I hate you.
So I'm
Um,
guessing that means he can't fix it.
So as you get here to this bridge, a scene begins playing out in front of you. I'm gonna delete this. You see a number of farmers kind of surrounding this bridge, and you see this goblin running back and forth, kind of obviously in kind of a dangerous situation. If you zoom out a little bit, you can actually see I have a little encounter map for it. And looking to his left and to his right, he's clearly in danger as these villagers are kind of approaching him with pitchforks and scythes and whatnot. And there also seems to be some more heavily armed individuals on the other side. As he kind of sees you guys enter, he just desperately calls out, "Help! Help, Grop!" What would you guys like to do?
He may know something about the
Yeah.
cart. Because they say Tor was taken over by Gobos, and it was kind of like I thought kind of a long hard journey route. Or, I mean, Ben will kind of just walk kind of up.
Hold on. And before you just like, I take my piece and I move it here. No. As you guys
I wanna-
approach, you guys can, kind of move along this kind of axis. Slowly but surely, these
I
villagers.
yell out and try to get their attention.
All right. What do you say?
I said, friends. Let's hold on. There's, he's not going anywhere. Let's see what's just wait a moment.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage because you're just some new guy running in.
All right.
All right.
Five.
Okay, no, they're not even paying attention to you. Grop kind of moves back as he sees them getting closer, but he sees the guys behind him, so he kind of like ambles back this way. These peasants are going to get closer. You
Can I do
guys-
a perception check to see what he's saying since I speak Goblin?
He says, "Help Grop." He said it in
In
common
common.
directly to you guys. He didn't say it in Goblin. He said it in common. You guys have one movement, so a regular 30 feet movement. So choose where you want to go.
Can I dash?
No, not right now.
We can only get it like to about here.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll fucking move closer and just kind of call out. Hold on.
The car's gonna get up.
You've already used that line. Like
Uh,
Barbar already used the whoa, hold
Intimidate
on.
him. Tell him
whatever.
don't kill him or else.
Why are you guys surrounding this goblin?
We're gonna kill him.
Why?
Why are you
I-
killing this goblin?
It's a goblin. What do you mean?
And I'm an
why?
orc.
Okay,
Are
we'll
you going
kill
to
you
kill-
next.
Oh, I would like to see you try.
Don't kill him or we might have a problem.
Okay, do you want to do an intimidation check?
No, I'm
Right.
helping Tarquin with his or
Yeah, I'm
else.
gonna do an intimidation check.
Okay, you do an
You
intimidation.
kill him, you need to kill me afterwards.
Yeah, then I help him. I help him with
Okay,
what I said.
sure.
So
No, you
intimidation-
don't. It's just an intimidation check. Again, I don't give you help actions for free because you already did your roll. You already
Alright,
made
18.
a roll forensic, so you don't get another help action.
18.
18.
Yeah, you're good.
These people,
Intimidation.
they kind of hesitate a little bit and kind of like look back at you with only like them eyeing the goblin from the side, not sure like what they should really do. Again, these are just peasants for the most part. One of them kind of steps back towards you, kind of seeing this new situation unfold. They're not sure on what they want to do.
What's up, Varus?
Back
Ben?
away from the goblin. We'll take care of him.
Let us take care of the goblin. You common folk go about your day.
Who the hell are you? Says another man from across the bridge.
You're good. I gotta be good. We're doing good.
I'm target of the Nubu. And if anybody knows how to deal with goblins, it's me.
Nubu? You're an orc from the Nubu?
He's a slave though. He's with us.
And you let him go around calling himself a target of the Nubu. Not much of a slave, is he?
Look, he has a voice on him, but he does good work. And he's
Perfect.
our property, so
Are you doing anything to prove that he's a slave, or are you just like, yeah,
Vandal.
he's got a mouth on him, he can say whatever he wants, dude. That's how I treat my slaves, dude. I'm super cool with my slaves. Like, what do you like?
Well, I'm not his employer,
Because
so
I'm saying,
like, I just,
what I'm telling you, like, words are worth less than piss to these people right now.
it's like yes,
I
yes,
show
yes.
them-
If
I
you
show them my-
leave,
I show them my slave collar.
Okay, that's cool, but you're still talking like an orc raider.
leave the goblin alone, and we'll show them the papers and everything. Just come on over.
Yeah, we can definitely take these.
They shrug. They say, I don't give a fuck about your papers.
Well, no matter what, you're not hurting that goblin.
What do you mean we're not hurting that goblin? Why, you some goblin fucker?
I don't need to explain myself to you. Just stop, or we're gonna have a problem.
I mean, you guys have...
Guys,
already-
help!
You guys, somebody else has to do something, because everyone else is just sitting there like, man, it's super, they're being super mean to that goblin.
I already did my role.
Look, what's one goblin going to do to you guys?
Shocking,
Okay.
thank you.
If
Go.
we're here, we'll capture it, Because it has some information we're looking for.
What information?
Information, the information.
Something that doesn't matter to you.
No. Why the hell are you lot interested in a single goblin?
How about we give
Why the
a
hell
gold
are y'all
piece to each
interested
one
in
of
a
you to leave it
single goblin?
alone?
It's in our farmlands. We're gonna
We'll
stab
take
it
it
to
out of your
death.
farmlands.
We'll give you each a gold if you leave him alone. It's a lot of money.
Oh wow.
That changes some of the tunes of these folk. A gold a man for a goblin.
For a goblin. And you just go about your day and pretend this never happened. And goblin, you move from that bridge and you're gonna wish these men here took care of you.
Grop, no move. Fine. A gold a man.
Alright, I take out my gold and I have it in my hand, but I'm waiting for them to come on over.
One of them goes right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gold.
It's like, alright. It's like I give him 4, now the rest step away and keep going about your day. And I have the other 4 in my hand ready to give it to him.
Okay, these guys kind of break off. Start meandering about. Grop doesn't move.
Alright, and then I give him the 4 and I give him another 2. This is the extra 2. Pretend.
Well, they're on the other side of the bridge.
Okay, well then I'll move over. And I'm just eyeing that goblin. Like, don't you move.
He stares at you as you do so.
I'll do that, and then I'll throw in another like 5 silver pieces. Oh, what's it called? 8 silver pieces. And I'll say, this never happened. You never saw us.
4 gold and 8 silver pieces.
Yeah. No, not the 4 and 4 gold. So it's yeah. The rest of the 4 gold,
Yeah.
4 out of 8, and then so it's total 8 gold, 8 silver, and the silver never happened. They never saw us.
All right. You're a strange group. You need to keep your orc on a leash. It's gonna end up dead. Especially a Nubu orc. Bastards, the last lot of them.
Watch your mouth, human.
What was that?
Shut up.
One of them is ready to chuck a spear at you, Targrid.
Yeah,
Settle
I'll
down.
Take it back and throw it back at him.
Everybody, stop. You already have your money. Now go.
I'm warning you. If you don't put a muzzle on that orc, it's gonna make your whole lot end up dead.
I understand that. We'll talk to him.
They break off with the money and go on about their day.
Alright, Goblin, you better be worth 8 gold and 8 silver.
He kind of like looks at you like, you saved Grop. Thank you.
Alright, how about we get off this bridge?
Okay. And he'll follow you.
We'll go over here. And just go off to the side, I guess, like in between the rocks where Vindel is. We'll come back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna fucking chill here on the bridge. Make sure those the folk don't try to start coming on back.
Oh, they leave.
Is it common for goblins to speak common?
Not super common, no.
You said your name is Grop. Grop?
Grop.
How is it that you know how to speak common?
Grop learn.
From where?
He kind of like looks at you for a second. Give me just a charisma check to see how pretty you are. You get advantage for saving his life.
I'm trying to find it. What?
Just a charisma check. The word charisma. Click on the word.
Oh,
charisma.
it's at the bottom. I was looking alphabetical. Okay. 18.
Looks around. Chiefess, teach Grop how.
Did you say teachers?
Chiefess.
Oh,
Teach
chiefess.
Grop how.
And where is this chiefess? Where are you from?
He kind of like looks around, kind of thinking about it.
You don't have a choice here, Grop, and I saved your life. Come on.
Are you threatening him now? Because
No, I'm trying to. I'm
like he was about to
I'm
talk
trying
to
to-
you, but now you're threatening.
I'm trying to ease on, like trying to make him come. Well, no, okay. Let me rephrase. Like, it's okay. Look, we saved your life. I spent money for you. Return the favor.
Kind of looks around.
You want to talk to Chiefess?
Yeah,
You
sure.
look strong.
But where is she, first of all?
Grop take you.
Okay.
Follow Grop.
Well, we can follow you, but we would like to know where we're going to begin with.
Follow Grop.
Well,
He
what
comes-
is
he-
what
He
is the
begins heading
name?
back over to the bridge, heading across it.
What is the name?
Come.
All right, fellows. I think are we following him?
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's go.
Kind of clambers over the rocks.
Come, follow Grop.
Look, guys, I got a pet.
It's a person.
It's a goblin. It's not a person.
Yeah, we have two
It's kinda
slaves. I can have my
fucked
own property. Even though it's two beasts, I can have a goblin.
All right. It's about evening by the time you guys actually arrived at this kind of small cluster of trees just across the bridge, just on the edge of where the kind of Great Plains begin.
Well, that worked out.
In this cluster of trees, he takes you in and is immediately stopped by another goblin who shows up. You didn't even notice this goblin, kind of just popped out of the shadows. And says,
Who goes there? It's Grop. Who are these, Grop? Friends, save Grop. Save Grop from mean famine. Why bring? Talk to Chiefess. Why?
and he kind of comes over and he whispers something to the guy. Would anyone like to make a perception check to see if they can hear it?
I would.
Jesus.
Perception. There it is. 4.
Yeah, it's whispering goblins. And the other goblin kind of like looks at the group, and then Grop looks at you.
Fine, go through, but don't go near Sukla. Grop understand.
And kind of guides you. Like,
Follow Grop.
Target, you fall into?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So he kind of guides you forward to this little wooden palisade kind of situation and gestures you inside. There's a good deal of goblins here, all fairly well armed, for goblins, that is. And he takes you into this kind of cave.
On the way, can I see like what's going on? Like the crates over here, what he's doing, like how many goblins
Sure,
at the
give me a perception check.
fireplace. Damn,
What is it?
8.
8. You're not too sure. There's a good deal of stuff. There's a couple of carts kind of hidden in the bushes here and there, but you're not sure what.
Can I do a perception check kind of like on their weapons and stuff?
Sure.
See if they kind of seem like maybe like Imperial.
Sure.
What's my thing for perception? So that's a 15.
It's a mixed bag. There's a couple of Imperial weapons here and there, but it's like basically whatever they could get.
But they look better off than what normal goblins would definitely have.
A little bit better off.
I think we found our little caravan, boys.
Grop kind of guides you in,
Chiefess.
and this goblin S kind of looks over through the fire at Grop.
What is this, Grop?
She got them goblin
It is-
curves, boys. Look at that.
People
I love this feature now.
might be able to help.
She kind of squints a little bit, and she kind of gestures for Grop to come forward, and Grop approaches.
whoa
and
there.
whisper and like she asks, and she whispers something to him, and he whispers something back to her. Would anybody like to give a perception check to see how good they are? I'd say only Target could do this because they're speaking in Goblin.
6.
6, and you have no idea what they're
Fucking
saying.
hell.
That sucks.
She looks back at them, and she looks at you. Who are you?
Adventurers.
Names.
Targrid.
My name's Ben.
Baravor.
Quintus
My name's
repeated.
Quintus. My name's Vendel.
Okay.
Quintus
Back.
went to get food, and I don't know where Mark is.
I am Chiefess Lassa, soon to be Lady Lassa.
Lady?
Lady.
Lady?
Yes?
How does it,
Don't you know
It's
names
not
be
too
weird?
often that goblins, as I was telling Grop here when I saved him, when we saved him, and it's not common for goblins to be able to speak common. And now you are soon to be lady. This is very interesting.
It is a new age.
How did you come about these opportunities and this knowledge?
Give a charisma check or a persuasion check just to see if you're able to. If you know, you seem like someone that she could trust.
Son of a bitch, dude. 4.
She kind of.
Can I
Cocks
get
her head
advantage
just
because I
a
saved
little
this
bit.
guy's life?
She didn't save Lady Lass's life. She didn't care.
Yeah.
She kind of looks you over. Who do you work for?
Ourselves.
She kind of smiles and like cocks her head a little bit. You think I'm stupid?
A little goblin.
Listen, Lady Laza. As a fellow
I know Yoshi. I don't know, man.
origin from Fae Barbaria,
Goblin girlfriend.
humans don't take too keen to me either. I, with my group of companions here, some of us work for honor, some of us work for coin, some
What
both.
do you work for?
Well, coming from the clan Nubu, I work for both.
Nubu. Nubu will become nothing but stains upon the earth. Soon, from what I hear. But I no longer dabble in the affairs of Fae Barbaria.
Then what interests you, lady?
Something new.
So you do not believe in the old ways.
Oh, I don't believe in anything from Fae Barbaria. Nothing but savagery, debauchery,
What do you-
scum come from there.
What do you believe in? What has inspired you to, in your eyes, become something more than just barbaric?
Give me a persuasion roll with advantage because she kind of wants to talk about it.
Then she can, just talk about it,
Yeah, but it's also not exactly prudent to just start babbling about stuff in front of people you just met.
Dude, these rolls are shitty today. Holy fuck.
I got a 9.
Dude, stop using roll 20.
Oh, okay, thanks. All right, I'll do the advantage one.
It looks like you already did both of them in there. Looks like you already did both of them, yeah.
Anyway.
She kind of shrugs, and
My inspiration is my own. Especially since you're being so roundabout with me.
Well, here, let's, we haven't had the proper, conversations. Like, there's plenty of fires in here. I see that you're cooking up some meat. I can offer some, pretty, pretty fine spices to make these meats here the most delicious you've ever had. We can sit down, have a
Is
campfire.
anyone else wanting to try to talk to her? Because she's not very interested in Barbar anymore.
Ben will speak up. It's not common for someone to be called a lady without owning land. I take it you found yourself a piece of land?
I am still chiefess at the moment, but soon I will be a lady. If all goes well.
So who do you work for?
I love this song. I should put it twice.
You still haven't told me who you work for, so why would I tell you?
Lady, with all due respect again, we are working for
With
ourselves.
all due respect, the weak answer of working for oneself is shit, Nubu. I work for myself. He works for himself. He works for himself. You wish me to give you the answers you give me? So be it. I work for me. Congratulations, now you know.
So who do all these men, these goblins work for then? There seems to be a greater
Gesh
purpose.
works for Gesh, Grop works for Grosh, Isha works for Isha. All of us do what we do for ourselves, part of tribe or not.
Okay.
You give
you
me
want to
shit
go there,
answer.
lady?
You give me shit answer.
If you want to go there, lady, then fine. Target still believes in the old ways.
I do not
under
care
the old
about your
gods.
old way bullshit, orc. Who you work for? Why you here? Stop playing games with Lhasa, or I kill you.
I just look at Target,
Well,
and I
well-
just like shrug my shoulders like, well,
I think
go for
Mark wants to.
Quintus
say
is
something.
gonna step up and sorry, go ahead, Mark.
We're here for treasure.
She kind of cocks her head, looking at Vindel a little bit. Well, she didn't really see Vindel because fucking Targ was standing in the way.
Treasure?
Lots of treasure.
He kind of cocks her head to the side.
money is always a solution. I gotta remember that.
What do you mean?
Well, someone's about to lose something very valuable on the road nearby, and we plan to make sure that the lost items are in our hands.
She looks at Grop and kind of like tells him something, and then he whispers into her ear again. She nods.
And what exactly are you looking for? This treasure?
It's going to be in a caravan moving down the road, and I gestured at Ben about more information.
She looks over at Ben.
Just to clarify out of character, we're saying that there is a caravan coming, or we're looking for a caravan?
So out of character, do we want to? What I kind of assumed of this going in here is that we need so we just saved a little homie here, and there's no way we're taking down an entire caravan by ourselves. So I'm kind of vying for the enlist her help.
The caravan is lost. We're not taking down a caravan. We're looking for a lost caravan full of treasure, which they might have already found, and why they have a ton of equipment and boxes and carts in the trees.
Oh.
You can continue trying to fuck the gobliness now.
Yeah! Little man fucking the goblin.
Look at them curves, though. Vindel,
That's
I
fine.
support it.
I can
Go
still
for
play
it.
this one out. It's good. What's up?
I support it. Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Smack some-
Apparently they're throwing it back onto you, Vindel.
All right. The
Ben
caravan
was just
was lost somewhere near here. Actually, had a lot of nice items, crates, you might say, equipment, things of that sort.
Ah,
You wouldn't happen to know where any of that might be, would you?
You look more feral.
again, I will ask you once more. Who sent you on this mission? Or are you just treasure hunters?
Lost his shadow.
It's a posted contract. We're part of a guild. We simply fulfill contracts in exchange.
Who lists contract?
I rummaged through my bag.
It was Lady Donna or whatever. It was just Gravesford in general.
I mean, you can tell her that, or you can keep it hidden. I don't care.
I don't know. I don't want to ruin Mark's plans here. Fucking the goblin. So
I don't think I'm gonna be able to fuck the goblin.
you never know. I mean, she seems to be taking a liking to you.
Fair enough. So wait,
Because,
who posted
because
it?
he's not just saying I work for me. Like, what does that mean?
So what
kidding,
so who
Robert.
issued it, Ben?
It was kind of just the general town of Gravesford.
Lady Donna of
Yeah.
Lady Donna Graves.
Lady Donna Graves of the town Gravesford posted the message. Her town's in danger. I realized that valuable items would assist in perhaps, becoming a lady, but this town will fall into the hands of sadistic men if this caravan was to not be recovered.
She kind of rubs her chin a little bit.
Gravesford. No threat. No threat. Possible? Give us a moment. You go outside for a time.
All right.
And it seems that her and these more heavily armored goblins kind of get together and start talking. And Grop says, Grop, take you outside. And would anyone try to kind of slip away and try to hide?
Are there any
I mean,
like
is this
dark
area
corners?
dark?
It's a little dark, but you'd have to still give you a stealth check if you want.
Target wants to walk this way, going out.
Well, he wouldn't let you. This
Oh.
goblin would stop you. What you do? Go that way.
Sorry, Goblin. Just trying to get out of here.
No,
I'm gonna-
that way.
This way?
I stab you if you go this way.
Okay, this way. Okay, bye,
So-
little buddy.
Can I
this
like
pile of
climb on
rocks
these
right
walls?
here.
Can I like
Sure, I'm gonna
go?
let one
Can-
person do this. I'm gonna.
Alright,
you guys
Vindel, that
choose
might
who
be
to
you,
do
man.
Wait. While I'm
Forensic
here,
would
can I
be
do
perfect.
like a perception check to look past him and see if I can see
Sure,
anything in
you
this
can do a
direction?
perception check.
See any supplies? Okay. I want to see like they have like
Sure,
any
give me a
valuables.
perception. Do it.
All right, it's like,
Give me
come
the.
on, roll 20. Come on, roll 20. Come on, roll 20. 13.
You see a crate nearby with what looks to be a grappling hook and a couple of spindles of rope.
All right, I'm on my way.
All right. So, which one of you, Vindel or Barbar, which one of you is diving for the rocks and trying to stick around? I don't care which one.
Any money, mo.
What do you want to do? I think I have the higher stealth stats.
You do
if
have the
wanna do
higher
it.
stealth stats, and this place isn't completely dark, so we're on the same boat.
All right, Vindel, do it.
Alrighty.
Give me that stealth roll, baby.
Ooh, yikes, 13.
13? No, that's fine. You're able to hop in there. They're not really paying a super great deal of attention.
Am I, since I'm in the back with Vindo, am I able to see him like slip off and go in there?
You are. You're able to see him, but if you try to talk to him, it
No,
will
I'm not.
reveal
I'm
him.
not. I just I make it know that I know he's there. So like he
Okay.
he knows.
All right. So you guys head out here, and Grop kind of chats with you. Grop, 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 grop. Vindel, what are you doing? You're gonna try to sneak closer. You're gonna try to listen in from where you are. What are you doing?
Perception check the general area, and then try and listen in from where I am. There's
So
no.
I'll say this: you're gonna have one chance really at this perception check. If you go closer, it'll be a lower DC on the perception check, but it's a risk because you have to move there through stealth. Or you can just do the perception check here and just hope to God that you can hear them, but they're whispering.
So what kind of difference are we talking from?
Nice.
It's changing from very hard to medium. Well, from there to there, I would say you'd want to get here.
Keep in mind you have a 13.
Well, you can. I'm saying he had to roll another self check.
Yeah, brisket for the biscuit. I'll go for that little basket over there.
Okay. Roll, baby.
Whoa!
Let's go!
23.
23.
Vantage race.
Ah, fucking Vindel, little stealth monkey, kind of crawls over here, and you get right here, and you can pretty much hear very, very easily. So give me a perception roll, real quick. It's not gonna be very hard.
What should be? Ah, nat 20.
Oh!
Three net to move. So yeah, you hear Lhasa talking to these goblins, and one of the goblins kind of speaks up.
I do not trust them, lady. They cannot be. They are humans coming from the west. Who is to say if they work for the Saxons or not?
And another one speaks up.
The Saxons are preparing to march soon. If we do not act and we do not find what we need, they may destroy us.
And then the third one speaks up. Well, and just kind of agrees with the first two. But Lhasa kind of like shakes her head a little bit.
Do not underestimate Count Limpier. He is clever. Even if we fail to gain what we need, there may yet be a chance. However, if we are capable of gaining the runes we need, then it is possible that we can save Tor. But right now, between the goblins that we have, the Sukla are undisciplined, and my shadows are too few to do what we need. Besides, it will be difficult to defeat General Zan within his fortress. Impossible. Only chance we have is if we sneak in at the right time. We know the back way, undefended. But aside from my shadows, few are skilled. So long as we get the runestones from the convoy, Tor will be stronger than ever, and the Count will make us all his esteemed guest, patrons, and vassals. Hail Count Limpier.
And the three of the other goblins say,
Hail Count Limpier.
and that seems to be what you're able to get. Before she looks at the other one and says,
Go out. Bring them back in. It may... No, we need to decide what to do with them. If they can be of use, perhaps we would use them. Have them help against the fortress. Perhaps.
and she's thinking about that, and they're talking a little bit more about it, but it's clear that they're not quite sure if they should help you, if you're trustworthy, if you can help them. Vendel, do you want to sneak out? Your choice.
Does it look like they're about to meet us outside, or are they gonna have?
It looks like they're still talking a little bit about like oh, we don't know if we can trust them. Like, what use are they? Like, can they actually help us infiltrate a fortress? Like, the real question is, like, they talk about, like, we have all the carts and empty crates we need. It's going to be actually getting it out of the castle. Finding it is the hard part. And that seems to be what their issue is. So do you stay in there, or do you kind of head back out? It seems like that's what their conversation's leaning onto, and like kind of their, what can you guys actually do to help them?
Yeah, I'll try and sneak out.
Okay. I'll say that you got a good enough stealth roll that you're able to kind of meander your way back through, go through the bushes, and pop out next to Baravar as Grop is talking about the finer points of bug cooking with Quintus. So what do you guys, all right.
So it looks like they have an idea where our lovely little caravan may be.
Oh, your lovely little caravan, maybe. Everyone's saying it's theirs.
Where our contracted caravan
So-
may be.
I'm whispering to the group, and I'm basically filling them in. They seem to be working for a Count. What was the Legate? No,
Count Limpier.
Limpier. Yeah. So Count Limpier seems to be whoever's employing them for some reason. They need to kill General Zen. I'm not sure his affiliation.
They don't need to kill him.
Or defeat him.
No, they don't need to defeat. Well, beat him. They
Yeah.
want to steal. Like it seems that they think that he already has the convoy.
Okay, I missed that then. They think the convoy is with General Zen, but so then what are they trying to find? Because that last little bit confused me.
The convoy.
Okay, so they were saying they think that General Zen has. Okay, and they're in.
They just want
okay.
they just want the runes.
They want
Yeah.
the runes from the convoy.
They want the runes out of the convoy.
Because if we can just take everything else, that should be enough to like fund them, get us our gold. We can store a few runes ourselves, give them the rest of them.
I mean, all but one, right? Like, we gotta get or two.
But how are we useful? I mean, I can sneak in because they mentioned sneaking in. That's me and Baravar easily.
Myself and Target are good at killing.
They said that her shadows are too few. So if she had a decent amount of shadows, she might be able to. Her capability would just be doubled, right? We could fill that void for her.
I'll say her shadows seem.
But
to
we're
be,
not very
reach
stealthy.
Yeah, but I mean, as long
Some
as
of us are.
as long as we play that, like we're ahead of the curve
We're
when it comes to
basically
this
a
sort of
bulk
stuff.
in her force.
Yeah, exactly. Like we can fill in the void for her shadows. I'm sure the
Our
only thing the
party is
shadows do
capable
are
of
just sneaking
multiple-
around.
Our party is capable of multiple of different capabilities.
Like if she wants a head thrown right through the front gate, I mean, we could try.
That's not the point. We're
I
We don't
know.
know what the fuck
trying
we're
to
going
get
up
in.
against.
There's a ton of goblins. I think Target and Ben could easily take on a few goblins.
Oh yeah, dude, I can slaughter all these goblins one swing. Oh yeah.
I feel like this easily could have turned into like a battleground.
Oh yeah, easily. Yo, it's
Yeah, but
Group
Mark
A,
wants-
dude. It's Group
Mark-
A.
Mark wants to fight the goblin.
It's
I
Group A,
missed
dude.
it.
All my homies hate Group A. All right, so what are we doing?
Mark wants to fuck the gobliness. That's priority number one, is helping our boy out.
Get Vindel laid.
Yeah,
100%.
That's priority absolute numero uno.
Target walks straight up to Lady Laza and says, "Ooh, my boy Vindel." Charisma check.
Jesus Christ.
If
Look, you know
Mark
they usually say
inspiration
that
to
everything's
Vindel.
proportionate, but not with this guy. Not with this guy.
Jesus Christ.
wasn't she saying something about needing a distraction while they go in to get it?
Saying what they need is someone to find where the runes actually are.
Mm.
That's what she cared about. She thinks that she has the means to get the stuff out of there, but she needs to find where it is.
Barvor's a hunter. Boom, easy.
Vindel's a thief. Boom, easy.
Boom, easy. All right, let's go
Just
off our services.
Take out a couple torches, and I'm gonna be invisible.
So, Grop,
Yeah, what? I was talking with Quintus about bugs.
I don't know why. I'm
What do you mean you don't know why? You know that if you saute the bug enough in enough butter, then delicious.
no, that still doesn't sound.
No, you
no,
will.
Grop's not wrong.
You will.
Bugs
Grop's
good.
not wrong,
Bugs good.
Quintus.
Here, Grop, have some bugs. And he
No, I'm fine, thank you.
No, Quintus, you were saying along the way that
I'll
you're
try some of
extremely
those
hungry.
bugs,
Go
bro.
ahead.
He starts climbing on you, Quintus.
eat bugs.
no, get off me.
Quintus, eat the bug.
Quintus,
Be
eat
nice.
the bug.
Be good to
It
our
would be-
hosts.
God. Ah! He opens his mouth and
Hey, Grub, let me get some of those
He
bugs.
shoves the bugs into your mouth. He throws some bugs at you, Targrid. Quintus, let's roll for Grop's bug cooking abilities.
oh God, please.
no.
So above a 10 is edible. Below a 10 is Grop edible.
Nat 20.
These are some gourmet
Okay.
bugs. These are some nice bugs.
These are really good bugs, Grub.
He's gonna
Grop, no.
slowly
Grop,
start
good bug.
chewing on the bugs, and then just got as he gets like more into the taste, he's like, actually that's pretty good.
Oh, whoops! One was alive. He says, reaching back and like grabbing it off your face as it crawls around, and then he eats it.
Can I
What's
make a
this- just
history
about
check
health?
on just the nature of goblins?
What you know about goblins is probably what you already know about goblins. But you can give me a nature check or a history check about goblins. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll give a history check, see if I can remember anything about goblins to help out our boy Mark.
Why would you? Why would? Hey, babe, I know about goblin history. What?
I think they're my favorite enemy.
Alright. Where's my fucking shit? That's a 10 nature check.
Goblins by their nature are kind of vile creatures in general. They're not good. Hostile, aggressive, fast breeding. There's numerous goblin tribes. Very rarely do they survive. They have probably average life expectancy of 60, but very few actually reach that age. That's what you kind of remember about goblins immediately off the top of your head. One of these guys come over here. Grop, bring them in. Grop do. Come with Grop. Do you have any, are you asking Grop anything as he's kind of taking?
Grup, what is your relationship with the lady?
Grop serves the chiefess.
Why is that?
She is chiefess, and she's smart. She killed last chief.
And who was your last chief?
Grop forget.
Why were you out alone, Grup? And those common folk came out
It's
and
secret.
wanted to kill you. Grup, you can tell me.
No,
Let
Grop,
everyone
man.
tell.
Lady Lassa killed Grop.
No, Lady won't find out, Grup.
Eventually he brings you up here, and you are presented once again to Chiefess Lhasa, who kind of like looks your group over. The goblins kind of like examine you, and she says, "Well, I do not know exactly who you are, but you work for Gravesford. They are Saxton, but they do not work for the Saxton King. As such, I may not have to kill you."
That's greatly appreciated.
However, letting you go freely is unwise. As such, we will tie you up here, leave you hanging upside down. If you starve, sad story. If you survive, good for you.
Excuse me.
Well, this sounds fairly enjoyable on a good weekend. We really actually think that well, I know you may have reservations about trusting us. That once we get to the caravan itself, we'll know where the runes are, and me pulling out my crowbar and just flipping it in the air. You've never met a better thief.
She kind
Not to mention tapping Ben. General Zen's gonna have a real hard time with this one if he does try to stop us.
Okay. She looks at you, and she says,
You were eavesdropping on me.
I dropped something in the cave, came back, heard something. I'm just being as careful as you are. I mean no harm by it.
You snuck in here and none of my warriors found you.
Even more reason you need us.
She kind of rubs her chin again. She takes out one of her scimitars, looks it over, and she chucks it at you. She chucks it directly at you, Vindel. Give me a dexterity saving throw as you can
Yo!
this attack.
Whoa.
Vendor's about to get
Nah, bro, this is just foreplay. 14.
14. It kind of grazes you a little bit, cuts some of your close, but you don't take any immediate damage from it. She kind of nods a little bit.
Next time I prefer deeper cuts, and I wink at her.
Bro, this boy trying to
You trying to
smash.
seduce her?
I'm so down with
Yeah,
this. Go for it, dude.
Yeah. Bindle
Oh,
fucking your
no.
girlfriend.
Let's get some tail, man. Let's
Give me
go.
a persuasion check. Give me a persuasion roll.
Can I give him bardic
No.
inspiration?
10.
I
Ten?
can't
Only
give him
a
bardic
10.
inspiration.
Come on, Ben can definitely give him.
Oh wait, do I get bardic inspiration?
No.
Come on, it's a bonus action.
Come
Fine.
on.
Fine.
1d
I-
it's
you gotta explain
1d6.
how you do it. How do you give him that extra oomph?
Ben will pat him on the back a few times really hard and kind of be like, "You
No,
got
no,
this,
it has to
man."
be something that influences her.
Yeah, it's gotta be something that she would care about.
Oh,
Doesn't remember.
Ben
we
will
were
just
there
kind of
yet.
cross his arms like, "You can move that fast like that. You could see how fast you can move in other ways."
Oh!
Whoa!
Go right in there, man.
Ow! Alright, sure, you get bardic inspiration. I'll give it to you. It's fucking disgusting degenerates.
Oh my god, he got
Wow.
a
That hurts. That hurts.
So you wait, you got a 6 on the.
No, I got a
He
10
got
and
the
a 10
same fucking
twice.
thing.
No, so
No,
bardic
it-
inspiration
it
doesn't give you
gives you- roll a
advantage. You-
d6.
Yes.
Oh, roll a d6.
Oh,
Sorry, my
fuck
bad.
yeah.
Just like roll a little d6.
5.
That's a 15.
Yeah, it's 15.
She kind of squints a little bit at it, cocks her head, but you may be useful. What of the rest of you? What can you do?
And starts flexing.
Well, the Minotaur here is good at taking some hits.
You want people dead? I can get them dead. You want things moved? I can get them moved. I also have a few other skill sets.
What about you, Bearvar?
Basically to show my worth, right?
Just
If you
just
have
ask him.
any.
Yeah, put out the fire. Have him put out the fire.
That's what I'm gonna do in a second, right? Go ahead and put out that fire real quick.
They do. They'll put out the fire.
All right, is it completely dark?
Yep.
All right, I'm completely invisible.
You're invisible to things with dark vision.
they all
That they,
don't.
if they
Goblins have
require
dark
dark vision to see in the
Mhm.
dark, then I'm invisible to them.
Goblins should have dark vision.
So like how, what is it? Targrid, he has dark vision and he uses dark vision to see in the dark. I'm invisible to him.
Check for goblins if they actually have it. They might not.
They should.
I think
They're-
they do.
They're cave-dwelling creatures.
They do have dark vision. Sure enough, you're not there anymore.
Then
Then.
all of a sudden, and then I'm gonna go ahead and, ooh, shit, no.
Do it. Come on. You got this.
I'm gonna go ahead and,
And
just
stab
move.
Grop in the throat.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Fuck
move.
you, Grop.
I'm gonna go ahead and move over here because I haven't said anything since the fire. Coming behind her. I'm just gonna be like,
because she's
okay.
still kind of actively looking for you.
20.
She got a natural 20. She rolled a natural 20 on her insight. Was yours a natural 20?
No, man.
Yeah, she beat you. The rest of her men are entirely fucking like they don't see
Okay,
shit.
well, so
But
I'm
as you
gonna come over
as-
here.
As you get there, she takes her other scimitar and like holds it up towards your chest, and she looks up where she thinks you are. Very impressive.
Yes.
Light the campfire again, and one of them takes out a flint and tinder and lights it again, and sure enough, you pop up
Hello
right
there.
there. You may be useful to me,
Okay, dude, that would have been.
but let us make an agreement. What do you want from the chest? From the convoys?
We just need
Excuse me.
gold and treasures.
Not gonna
We
be
don't care
fucking
nothing for
tied
the
up.
runes or whatever else y'all need.
We have no need for gold. And Grop looks over and is like, no! Gold, no, that wasn't gold. Whoa, Grop wanted gold. He's like, shut up, Grop.
Drops just a whipping boy.
You let. We take every rune from the convoy's shipping. You take every gold coin from the convoy shipping. All that we can get out anyway. You agree?
Yeah, I can agree to this.
Are we able to have just one rune?
You will have chances for runes outside of the convoy. After all, we will be infiltrating the great castle of General Zan, Akegake.
And with that, we will cut this session, and we will pick it up next time.
Let's get Vindel laid!
Yeah.
Let's go!
Why do you want to fuck this goblin so bad, Vindel?
I don't know.
Bro,
I
look
just
at
think
those
it's gonna
curves.
happen.
You got
Jesus.
a fine-ass piece, man.
So you
If
look
I
at
was
the other
3
goblins and they're
feet shorter, I'd be all over it.
Facts, yeah. Goblin's disgusting. This one though, I'm
Might be
fine.
half goblin.
Exactly.
Oh, that was
Who can
good.
say?
About to make me some quarter goblin baby.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, she's a cutthroat just like Vindel. She lives a similar lifestyle, I suppose. They have a lot in common.
Sure, it will work out
Yeah,
just
they do.
fine. Look, Vindel's got 1, 2, 4 wingmen.
What's the Fey Barbarian equivalent to white trash?
Goblins.
Are you that guy that played the
sure,
Star Wars
goblins.
game? Yes.
Well,
I
then
still
guess
do.
it'll just be
So
Played
white
it
she's
yesterday.
giving you a hint on what what's the actual next session gonna be. It's gonna be infiltrating the great. Well, it's not a hint. She's just telling you. It's infiltrating the great castle of Akegake.
Which is not on the map.
Yes, it is.
It's Tor.
It's Tor, isn't it?
No,
Wait, no?
Akegake.
Akagaka.
Oh! It's an actual oh!
It's
you
an
fucking-
actual fortress.
Where's it at?
Fucking moron! I found it.
So it's a
Easy.
mountain. Honestly, I'd rather infiltrate this than this, so that works out.
Found out.
Oh.
Oof.
Okay.
Okay.